Welcome everyone to the Pro Wrestling Spotlight presents Tru Heel Heat 49. We are live at Tru Heel Studios and we are discussing everything that's going on this upcoming weekend. We got 3 huge shows from New Japan here in the USA. We got ROH Death Before Dishonor tonight, as well as a whole premiere week with WWE Monday Night Raw, AEW Dynamite and NXT on Wednesday, and WWE Smackdown on Fox on Friday. So it is me, your Tru Heel Phenom, SP3
already.
Of course.
Yo, we've been on air for 3 minutes.
Of course. It wouldn't be Tru Heel Heat if there was not going in on the comments.
Yo, 3 minutes?
3 minutes?
I can't. What is going on?
We got over here to the right our resident Tru Heel alcoholic top guy, JJ.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yes.
That's all I was waiting for.
That's all he waits for.
That's all I was waiting for was my proper introduction. Come on. Keep it going, man.
We got to my other right over here, the lovely and beautiful Miss Chrissy Love.
Queen of the Tru Heels, hello.
Yes, Queen of the Tru Heels.
Wait, you got a can of, what the fuck is that?
And of course, to my left, it is my toxic brother. First time on Tru Heel Heat.
Wait, what? His first time?
His first time on Tru Heel Heat.
48 episodes, 49
yeah, we've
episodes.
had 48 episodes before this. 49, we bring in my toxic brother, the living legend himself, one word, Larry Morgan to Tru Heel Heat.
You know how you used to watch the game? If anyone watched the game, it was like Rick Fox. It's like Larry Morgan. Like you can't say it like, you have to say it like with quotation marks. You can't just say Larry. It's just plain Larry. No, that's just like not him. He's not plain. It's Larry Morgan.
It's true. But his other alias can be, for today, I'm SP3, this is LM3.
Because I'm also a third.
He's also a third.
Wait.
He's also a third.
Okay, first of all, don't
We're
do
the
that.
threes.
Don't do that.
I don't know.
Don't do that.
No,
Don't do that.
See, I'm a lady. I don't drink out of these things. Thank you. No, don't do that.
Act like a lady. Act
Wait.
like a lady.
First of all, this is a whole Braun Strowman size shot glass.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
So
that you poured ice into.
And you put ice in there. But you're talking about you know what?
That's way too much.
First of all, I was waiting for you all, and I was drinking prior to this. So I don't really need that much.
Because he's trying in some sense to take you under his wing.
Who? Me?
He's very sneaky with this shit. He's trying to take you under his wing because it's like SP3, this LM3. I'm telling you, he's onto the cheesy bullshit. I'm telling you, don't fall for the nonsense, yo. He will EC3 the fuck out of you.
Yeah, I gotta let y'all know, man. I'm so honored to be on this show, man. I'm a huge fan. I watched. And 49th episode, y'all gotta stay tuned for Big 50 though.
Oh yeah. We got a lot to announce. We're gonna talk about Tru Heel Heat 50 at the end of the show, but they got a lot of surprises in store.
Tru Heel Heat 49 first.
Exactly. We got the living legend on here, so we gotta start off. Huh? Oh, you want candy? Oh, I gotta hit her candy.
Oh, hey, we got some candy.
Oh, candy everywhere!
Wait, the Twix.
Yes. White Twix is today's sponsor. If you ever liked caramel and white chocolate before, get some White Twix. So, yes, we start off every Tru Heel Heat with the Tru Heel roll call. This is where we shout out a bunch of our Tru Heels who supported us on our group page, our YouTube page, as well as the Spotlight Nation.
How about you just pour some into my thing?
Okay, fine.
These two over here, always arguing during the pouring of the drinks.
And then she pours the entire thing.
No, I didn't.
There is nothing in there.
I had like 3 drinks prior to come here.
In there.
You want me laid out?
Ice and water. There's nothing in there.
Listen, you want me laid out on the show. I'm not trying to get fired. I need my job, friend.
I need my job too, but
I need my job.
There ain't a goddamn
Ain't no other bitches trying to come up on the show and replace me. Not having it.
Wait, hold on.
Ain't no other bitches. Damn.
First of all,
I thought I was drinking already.
First of all,
I know, like damn.
If somebody replaces you, I quit.
I got a question. Is there an extra cup for me?
Oh, yes. We got to get a cup for the living legend.
Okay, just pour it a little more. Okay.
I got my cup over here. Yeah, that's your cup. I got my cup right here. My cup's right here. My cup's right here.
What is this?
My cup's right here.
What is inside?
It was water.
No, that's it.
It was orange juice. It was orange juice.
No. So that's gonna become the Living Legends cup because
oh my God, this guy complains
whatever
about
the fuck
everything.
is in here, I don't think you see. He's trying to poison you with this shit.
I don't even know what he's talking about anymore. But we gotta shout out our top 3 conversation starters.
Poison, bro.
Well, yeah.
I got bit by a snake one time and I bit him back.
Wait, what? This is what I'm saying. show with a script, and he on this show talking about he bit a snake.
Wait.
Who bites snakes?
First of all, how the
He bit me first.
First of all, why the fuck are you biting snakes?
Right, that's what I'm
He
saying.
bit me first.
But then you gonna bite him back instead of cutting its head off?
Right.
He's not human.
Like, how many dirty bitches you think that snake ate already?
He's not
Like,
human.
how many STDs did you eat when you
I
bit that shit
hate
back?
all of you guys so
Like,
much.
you done had chlamydia, gonorrhea. You probably burnt when you peed.
I think that this is his.
Like,
This
okay.
is yours.
Okay.
Seriously, like, why
Thank
would
you.
you do such a thing?
Let us know if you need more.
Thank you.
Like you're the living legend, my guy. Like, why would you risk
Mr.
your whole
Producer?
life for a snake?
That's you, friend.
My man.
So wait, was this? My next question. My next question. Wait, salute.
Salud. It doesn't even taste like he put any liquor in my cup.
I really don't think I did.
I don't think he did.
I don't think I did. I think he. Yeah.
Yeah, he gave me a glass of OJ on the rocks.
But first of all, I wasn't done. I heard the
thank you.
snake story,
Thank you.
and that shit just.
And he got
intrigued. I was
completely
all
distracted.
Let's go over there. I'm sorry.
He should
So
know
wait, so
that
my-
Larry is not human. He's a
My
robot.
question is, what type of snake was this?
Okay.
That's a good.
We can't even get through the roll call. Yeah, like, come on.
You
Like,
said, this is your fault. You did this, not us.
Seriously?
See, he can't
Our
blame
top
us.
three conversation starters. Coming in at number 3 is Beyond 3 Counts NK. Coming in at number 2 is the True Face Steve Salvage. And, of course, at number 1, once again, is the Negro Buck Nick Jackson. A couple of the True Heels a shout out. Dwight Andrew Jeffers, the anti-AEW fan, as they like to call him on the True Heels page. Greg Kingsley, Sean Russell,
Greg
Jose.
Kingsley sounds like a great name.
It does actually. Jose Antonio Roman and
very
Frankie
delicious, by the way.
Ortega.
It is.
Gotta plug
Yeah, bring-
tomorrow's
change up on
Battle
some
Club Pro,
oranges.
anything you can do event in Brooklyn. It's gonna start at 2 p.m. tomorrow. We're gonna go through the lineup
2
for
p.m.?
that show
Can I
when we
make
get
that?
through our What's Next segment. And then, of course, my new basketball podcast with the brother Dre, Chris Gutierrez, and Matt Miller. It's called 4 Quarters Podcast, the latest
Matt Miller,
episode
what happened to
where we're
that?
talking about WNBA and why is it not so popular. And of course, there is Toxic Talk with my toxic brother here, the living legend himself,
So
Larry
you and
Morgan.
Wilkins like competing for podcasts or not something now? Like,
I'm not competing with anybody. I
so what
am.
jobs going on? When do y'all sleep?
I don't
He
sleep.
sleeps when he's with his girlfriend. He just drops. And you know what's funny?
It's
Before I used
usually
to
records
laugh,
me.
But it's like he has every right to. This motherfucker works a full-time job overnight, does 3 podcasts, and he has a kid on the way. Yeah. And he still finds time to entertain the
All
fans.
right. I love you.
He doesn't like too much positivity
I love you
towards
everything,
me.
but this is ridiculous already. Like, we're like literally like
I
10
can't
minutes in,
put my toxic brother
and then
over.
we're having a fucking love fest for SP3?
What?
Are you fucking kidding me?
Why can't anyone put me over on this
I can't
show?
put my toxic brother over.
No.
That was way too kind.
Okay, how about I put you over?
Nah,
bro?
I don't. No. Listen, I got all my fans that's on the spotlight of the Tru Heels that I have all these.
Shout out to
I'm waiting
Tia.
for them.
Yeah, let's hear from the comments from the Spotlight and the True Heels.
This
The top guy
motherfucker,
JJ's
he
hating
drinks
over
like a
here.
motherfucker, and then he's in the gym. I like that, bro. Hey, you know what? I put you over too, bro.
You know what?
Dave Hizzo is drinking with us. Hell yeah.
Yeah, toast to that.
Toast Dave Hizzo.
Chris says, I hope it wasn't a trouser snake.
What?
Whoa! Oh! Whoa!
Chris, oh, man, that's good.
That's a good
I don't
one.
know that
He
joke.
also
We
said
don't know that
early
joke.
on, Holy
We don't know that
shit,
joke.
Larry's
Yeah, I
on
do.
time to a
You do? I don't know
podcast.
that joke.
On time, yes.
On time.
He was here early.
He also said Larry looks like an Uso on parole.
Yo, first comment.
He said,
Yo, I can't wait. Yo,
Uso on
what are y'all
parole.
wearing next week? I can't wait till next week, the 50th episode. I got a crown for my head. I'm coming up real like.
I made it to the
I'm pulling
Oh,
out some
ignorant.
stops. I'm pulling out some stops for 50.
Yeah.
I'm pulling out some stops for 50.
I'm
That's
going
right.
real
Can I borrow my
ignorant.
tux again?
Yes.
Matthew Miller, the fuck does he find these nips? By the caseload?
Yeah, the warehouse full of these shit.
Austin says light skins represented well in this episode.
There you go.
You know what? It might have been the best comment you have ever said in the history of Tru Heel Heat. Yeah, so we'll talk about that. Because obviously we're not going to talk about the Steelers.
And Chris also says JJ with the Ramada Inn minibar special.
Yeah, Yeah.
Ramada in.
Yeah, you know what? That shit is better than no bar.
Wow.
I'm the guest and I'm getting roasted, bro.
Wait,
you're welcome to Tru Heel Heat.
Friend, that's what happens.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
Here it is.
The Negro Buck says he's at work, still watching Tru Heel Heat. Managers ain't gonna say shit.
Fuck your
Yeah,
manager.
fuck your managers.
Priorities. I like it.
Man, fuck my manager.
Wow.
Like, what the fuck?
I am a manager at my job.
Fuck
Fuck me too.
I am the manager, so,
Fuck me too.
let's just throw this whole shit off the rails. Okay, do not fuck me. That's not happening.
What?
Because I heard all of this fuck me too, like, whoa, pause the fuck out of all of that.
Oh my God.
Mega pause.
We biting each
Only
other's
your
names.
girlfriend's
Only your
Mega
girlfriend's
pause.
Oh, okay, my kind of guy. All right,
Wow.
cheers
You
to
know,
you.
just saying. I love you.
Wow.
But we just had to shut
I don't know if you wanted. I don't know if you wanted to cheers to what me and Larry was
where
talking
the fuck
about, but
that
okay.
was going. You know?
I don't know. It took a strong left there. Anything else?
Take that all the time.
He's even louder in person. Jesus.
Two more comments from Austin. He was very happy to see black people putting each other over, and he also says that Tru Heel Heat is not liable for any firings.
Yes, absolutely.
It really is.
Absolutely.
You know what? Wait. Who the fuck gave Austin a brain? Like, he all of a sudden has gotten very intelligent in this show.
And you
Did he
wonder
just
why
get
you
a
can't
growth
get
spurt?
through. Like you wonder
he's
why
going
you
through
can't get through
puberty.
this stuff.
No, I don't wonder because these shows are like on average 2 hours now because he
like
goes
25,
into
bro.
war.
All right, it's almost 9 o'clock. I gotta get out of here. Come on, let's go. Hurry up,
He's
let's
like
go.
25, look 14,
Yo,
bro.
first of all, I have you for another hour and a half, boo boo.
There you
Hour
go.
and a half.
He's word. He's the way he said that. Damn.
Right? Like I'm like some type of like.
But you see, that is a good joke because it's a joke. But all of that other shit that y'all was just talking about, pause it.
All right, we got to get through our top news stories. We got a lot going on this week, so we got a lot of news to touch on before this huge week of wrestling.
Wait, hold on. Wait, we're actually going to talk about wrestling?
Yes, we're going to talk about wrestling on this show because that's what Tru Heel Heat is all about. So, we got to get through the So we have top guy JJ's undivided attention. We're going to talk about WWE first. So, WWE announces new announced teams for both Raw and SmackDown. Raw will have Big Joseph from 205 Live, Dio Madden, who is the former, I think, Terrence Williams when he was in the NFL?
Yeah, I actually didn't know who he was when I seen the picture. I thought he was Sid with dreads.
Is that who that is? The black dude?
Dio Madden.
I looked him up, and he actually played football. He's a former NFL player, turned wrestler, turned announcer.
There you go. And
does he know anything about wrestling?
And the returning Jerry the King Lawler. Dio Madden has been announcing on 205 Live for less than a month. So, and SmackDown will have the Raw team of Michael Cole, Corey Graves, and Renee Young. So, Chrissy Love, you seem like you got a lot to say about this. What is your thoughts on the new announced team?
So, we're just going to fire the black man that was on SmackDown, right? It's poor Byron Saxton, first of all, one.
Am I the only person that like Byron Saxton?
Wait, is Byron Saxton?
I love Byron Saxton. That's what I'm saying. See?
Is Byron Saxton really black?
Yeah.
Wow. Whoa. See?
He's just like one of the Carlton Banks type of
Brian Gumbel.
Yeah, he's one of those.
He's because he speaks proper and like he's just
Well, Sid speaks proper.
Yo, he is like, dude.
We're not Carlton.
No. He's like the Mike Woods, if anybody knows what Channel 5 weatherman is.
Oh, Mike Woods, yes, the Mike Woods. Great analysis. Great comparison. He is the Mike Woods of the WWE. I liked him. Me personally, I loved him on SmackDown. I like the white dude. I don't know his name either. What's
Todd
his name?
Phillips.
Todd
Phillips. That's the person who got the biggest like gripe.
Slap in the face.
Yeah. Brian Saxton adds nothing. Byron. I don't care. He adds nothing to WWE. He adds nothing.
For Dwayne Wayne,
He adds nothing to WWE commentary. He is just a tool for Corey Graves and Michael Cole to make fun of. That's all he is. And that's all he is.
Michael Cole was a heel though.
Yeah.
Bro, he was a million times worse than Corey Graves.
Absolutely.
Remember, bro?
But Todd Phillips was actually one of the best commentators on WWE television. So. Yeah, and I feel like he's getting the
shit in the stick.
Yeah, pretty much.
And I really hate that Beth Phoenix, love her, but she has to go off of NXT too. Sorry.
Wow.
Sorry, not sorry.
Nigel McGuinness, the greatest ROH champion of all time.
Second greatest.
Who's the first?
Danny O'Brien.
What?
You know what? That's a good argument. That is really a good argument.
I really thought you was gonna say Matt Taven.
Just the troll, right?
I really thought you was
Just
gonna
the
say
troll.
Matt Taven.
I think Nigel McGuinness. He says Dave Bryan. Dave Bryan. That's
it's
a good
close.
argument. I can't even say no to that.
All right. Y'all talking way too much truth. It is like way too agreeable.
So, what's your thoughts on the announced teams?
I had no thoughts on it.
You have no thoughts on it. You don't care about Raw with basically two rookies and Jerry the King Lawler?
No.
Right, like it's gonna sound like trash.
Do we watch Raw for the commentators?
No, because they have the SmackDown commentators.
I need to see good fucking product on TV.
Not for nothing.
I can care less about who is telling it to me until they are obnoxiously bad.
Good announcing adds to the wrestling, though.
So it does.
Look at NXT has the best announce team to me because Mauro Ranallo is the best play-by-play and Nigel is the best color commentator.
I get it. So who has the best team now?
NXT.
NXT has
because it has Mauro Ranallo, Nigel McGuinness, and Beth Phoenix. Beth Phoenix doesn't add much, but Nigel is the best color commentator and Mauro is the best play-by-play guy.
Right. I mean, that's why I said get rid of Beth. She's the one holding the ship down.
They have to have this
now
three announcers. Yes, that's them. No, they have to have the three announcers.
You know why I really don't
Can I ask a question?
Fuck about this? Because they didn't shake it up. Why would it, like, if you wanted to shake shit up, the motherfucking NXT announced team should be announcing Raw.
Excuse me.
Yeah,
can I ask a question?
Shake shit up. Like, shake it up.
Shake
the shit up. Like, basically
me.
taking a whole group and moving them to SmackDown and then basically keeping the NXT team the exact same.
Go ahead. That's him. He's the one stopping you. Your favorite.
So if I was on two shows and now I get demoted to one show, do I lose money? Am I now like losing checks?
No, you have the same contract. They just gave you more work. Yeah.
I don't know about that.
You don't get paid.
Had two checks,
you don't get one check for Raw. You don't get one check for SmackDown. You get one check from the WWE.
Me and Carmelo need to spend this money a little bit better than this, and he is now on one show. And now wait.
That don't affect his money, though.
You sure?
I'm positive.
I don't know about that.
I'm 100% positive.
They're still working.
It's all a part of a contract.
I think the whole thing is stupid and it sucks. Next topic.
Wait. You did all of that to go to the next topic? Like, what the hell?
I think it all sucks. Next topic. Fox Sports announces.
That's what I'm saying.
It announces a new show.
We know what else have nothing else to say about it, so let's go to the next topic.
FS1. We talked about it on last Tru Heel Heat 2 weeks ago. WWE Backstage. It will premiere on FS1 on Tuesday, November 5th at 11 p.m. And it's going to be hosted by Renee Young and Booker T. So, what do you think about the new show? It's by Fox Sports. It's not by WWE. So, do you think it's going to be closer to Talking Smack, or do you think it's going to be more of a WWE-centric type of new show?
I'm over here. I'm sorry, I didn't hear it.
You're going to have to watch the show.
I'm actually looking forward to it. Actually,
yo, did you just snort?
Gee whiz, man. I'm having a lot of fun. I'm having fun.
Yo, she just snorted on live TV.
She did do a Steve Urkel.
Like, she just
I heard it too. She did do a Steve Urkel. I heard it too, man. I heard it too, man.
That hump came from the score. That came from the soul.
All right, I'm looking forward to the new Fox show with Renee Young and Booker T. They do pretty good.
Wait, I have tears coming up. It's because of y'all.
Yo, ain't nobody tell you to be Steve Urkel's sister.
Why the hell did I wait 48 episodes?
And then she gonna
exactly.
Did I do that?
This is the best thing in the world, man.
I didn't do anything.
Yo, that's what happens when you interject liquor in fucking fish. Yo, Swedish Fish.
Absolutely.
Yo,
And then wonder why his level of
no, you're gonna leave me.
Yes. We pause Top Guy JJ to tell you that Swedish Fish is one of our other sponsors for this episode of Tru Heel Heat. When you wanna feel fishy, get some Swedish Fish.
I guess I need to inject more. I guess I need some more.
Yeah, you need some white Twix. Go ahead, Larry.
What was the question again?
What's your thoughts on the new WWE Backstage show on FS1?
With Booker T and Renee Young. Actually, I can't wait for that.
Wait, what happened on what now? What?
WWE Backstage is going to premiere on FS1 on November 5th. It's going to be Tuesdays at 11 p.m.
So isn't that Toxic Talk? I mean, not Toxic Talk. Jesus Christ. Talking Smack?
Talking Smack, yeah.
They just read with a new name?
Talking Smack is going to be more of a news show by
put
Fox
Booker T on there?
Yeah, Booker T is going to be hosted by Renee
Good thing
Young
I don't have
and Booker
makeup
T.
on, because this shit would have been done. What? Oh my God.
But I'm hoping that it's closer to Talking Smack.
I'm not wasting whoever said that shit. Dummy.
Talking Smack was one of the best shows. Yes, it was one of the best shows on WWE Network, and Renee Young was the host of it. So I think that she's gonna add a lot to this show. And of course, Booker T is hilarious in general.
That's what I was about to say. I think the pre-shows of the pay-per-views are pretty damn good. And Booker T, I always like Booker T.
I love King Booker.
Yeah, King Booker. He always brought a good element, of commentating to whatever he does.
No, he was great when what was he on? Was that what was the last pay-per-view we had?
The last pay-per-view?
Yeah.
Clash of Champions.
Yeah. And he was on there with
the Street Profits.
That best segment of the night. Sorry to say. King Booker and them, fucking amazing.
Also, I think Fox in itself is gonna throw their own flair into
SmackDown. So you're saying SmackDown's gonna be the better show now? Like, it was already the better show, but I'm just saying now it's gonna be sealed and stamped and.
I always thought both shows could do better than what they are doing. So,
True.
Yeah, I don't mean to be that guy.
Well, no, that's how you feel. That's how you feel.
I always thought both shows would be a little better, but
this is true.
They're doing what they could. We're
but
all
SmackDown was
fans.
doing the better out of the two, but yeah.
Can't call it. Sometimes Raw was slightly better. Sometimes SmackDown was slightly better.
I feel like the fans in general overrate SmackDown. SmackDown's not that much better than Raw. I'll be honest with you.
Raw sucks shit. Yeah. And SmackDown is WrestleMania 17 all over again. Yeah. I'm like, come on, son. SmackDown is not that much better than Raw, and then sometimes Raw is slightly better than SmackDown. Granted, Raw is an hour longer, and they put more into Raw, but
I wouldn't say it's not since 2016, 2017 that SmackDown was the better show than Raw. That's just my opinion. PW Insider reports.
Gotten into y'all Kool-Aid. Like, that was just a lot of WWE love.
He actually said he doesn't like Raw and SmackDown.
He's
obviously not listening again, people.
A little bit better, but SmackDown, let's be frank. Them shits have been both trash.
That's a fact.
Straight trash.
And that's what I said.
That's what he said.
Because they could be better, which means they were okay. Them shits were straight hot garbage.
Not for nothing.
And I haven't seen a full episode of Raw and SmackDown in damn near 2 months.
Oh. Wow.
I have it in about 3. Once football season starts, I'm like, Raw.
You sound like my brother. Oh my God.
My fast forward button.
My brother said the same thing. My brother said the same thing. He's like, once football season starts, I checked out. Tell me what happened.
Last year, around this time, once they didn't give me Brock Lesnar and Bobby Lashley at SummerSlam, I went on my boycott.
Wow.
I didn't watch for like 5 months. I didn't start watching until the build-up for fucking Survivor Series.
Wow.
I'm just saying is that, we know the capabilities that this brand, this company has, and the crap that we constantly get week in, not for nothing. I'm sorry. The highlight of no one's pay-per-view should be fucking Luke Harper. I'm sorry. With all the talent that they got, the highlight of a pay-per-view should be fucking Luke Harper. So when I hear that, I'm like, wow, this shit is whack. This shit is terrible. I'm just like, I'm sorry.
Luke Harper is talented as fuck. I don't care.
But the highlight of a pay-per-view?
The Bludgeon Brother.
No.
Yes.
No, he's a fucking bludgeon.
Yes.
No.
Hey, he's a talented bludgeon brother.
I just hope they don't fuck it up this time with their 2 union.
but they probably will.
They always do.
Of course. They're destined for the
PW Insider has a couple of things they have to report. John Morrison has signed a deal to return to the WWE. This is John Morrison, a.k.a. John Hennigan, a.k.a. Johnny Nitro, a.k.a. Johnny Impact, or Johnny Mundo from Lucha Underground, AAA, Impact Wrestling. He hasn't been with WWE since 2011, and he has apparently signed to return. Ahead of the Fox premiere, PW Deadline actually reports that Dish Network has dropped Fox TV stations from 12 million households, and this is due to a carriage dispute. 205 Live is rumored to be starting every Friday starting this week. It's going to be filmed after Smackdown, and it's going to be at 10 p.m. on WWE Network. NXT UK is actually moving to Thursdays now. This is all the changes going on with the Wrestling Week. So what is your thoughts on all those news options? I know you're a John Morrison fan, so what's your thoughts on his return?
Is he bringing his wife?
At first, I didn't think it was real. I thought it was fake news, because anything on the internet.
All right, drink me again, friend.
Okay, that's fake. Fuck that. That's fake. That's fake.
Not that much.
No.
But if it is real, which I think it is, because I have like very reliable sources. Sid being one of them who thinks, it's real. So, okay. I'm actually cool with it. He did everything he could in Lucha Underground. He was in Global Force Wrestling for a little while. He's in on Impact, did his thing. He was a world champion over there. So I think it's time for him to come back to WWE.
Do you really? You sure you sincere about that, friend?
I think it's about that time.
You feel like he shouldn't have gone back to WWE, or do you think he should go to somewhere else?
He's done it all. He's done what he could.
I mean, he's not going to.
I just hope they don't make him fucking put him on NXT for 3 years. Like, he hasn't because you know how they do.
Yeah.
Like, he hasn't fucking, earned his meal ticket,
True.
Like, he hasn't made a name for himself. If he signed with WWE, he needs to come straight to the main roster.
So what you're saying is he'll do great on the main roster, friend?
Yes. That's what I'm saying.
No, that's not a fist pump. I was giving you a
I'm giving you a fist pump.
No, that's not.
I'm giving you a fist pump.
What about you?
He did great on the main roster the first time around.
Yeah. He's a former Intercontinental Champion, a former Tag Team Champion, a former ECW Champion. So he's had success in the WWE before.
24/7 Champion? Sure. Okay, great. Thanks.
Oh, he was a 24/7?
No, he wasn't a 24/7. It wasn't around when he was around.
I don't even call that fucking shit the 24/7 champion. That shit is called the PG Core Championship as far as I'm concerned.
PG Core.
Raise me up on that one.
Yo,
what the fuck is that?
No, what the fuck? I'm like, all right, so
I want to hear your shit on this.
Fucking Carmella is the goddamn 24/7 champion.
She is now. Wait, what?
She's the 24/7.
Yeah, she's the new.
And I haven't even watched wrestling, and I just so happened to watch Smackdown.
I'm sorry, I didn't watch this week. I was watching Snowfall.
Updates
Catch up. Sorry.
Yeah. So Carmella.
Instagram. My minute clips are lit. Them shit is lit.
Come to find out, I tuned into SmackDown this Tuesday.
Just because.
I'm watching the Yankees game, and I tune into Smack. I'm like, all right, whatever. And I'm watching hockey too, the preseason Rangers. So I'm like, let me turn to SmackDown, see what's going on. So Carmella's a 24/7 champion. I'm like,
how did that happen? What?
I have no fucking clue.
She basically fooled R-Truth and pinned him on Raw, and now she's the new 24/7 champion. The highlight of her being the 24/7 champion so far was Kairi Sane chasing her while looking through a telescope. Oh my God. I popped so much on SmackDown to her like this, running after Carmella.
15, 20 years ago, we had the hardcore championship. Motherfuckers getting pinned in hotel rooms everywhere. It was on the line all time. You got a championship that's on the line 24/7. So I'm like, all right, Carmella, she's wrestling in a tag team match. She gets submitted, tapped out by Sasha Banks. I'm sitting there like, okay.
Oh, she fought with who? What was
it?
Who's her partner?
It was Sasha and Bayley
versus Charlotte and Carmella.
Oh, they gave.
So Sasha subs.
Yeah.
Sasha subs Carmella with the
if we had money and we had like graphics, the emoji face would be like this.
Absolutely.
The memojis will be real right now.
So Sasha subs it with the bank statement. So I'm sitting there like, so shouldn't that mean Sasha Banks is the 24/7 champion? Everybody's commenting saying, oh, it wasn't on the line. They suspended it.
Wait, what?
It's suspended during regular matches. So I'm like, so regular matches are out of the timeline of 24 hours a day, 7 days a week? That makes no sense. What the fuck? Like a world title, intercontinental title, okay, it's not on the line during a tag team match. But what's the point of a 24/7 title?
So
how the fuck is it a 24/7 title suspended?
It's the 24/7 rules are
That's
suspended.
bullshit. It should be on the line all the time.
So it's 23-ish.
That's fucking bullshit. So what the fuck is the point of this goddamn shit? That's why I'm calling it the PG Corp.
Yo, this is part of why I've literally stopped watching.
Nah, I see why you be hollering, bro.
This shit is garbage. I can't.
What the fuck is this shit, man?
Yo, I can't. Like, it's so intolerable.
And you know what? And I shit you not. And I promise you, when Mick Foley introduced this shit, everybody was like, the title's garbage. I was like, you know what? I want to give it a chance. Maybe it'll get a lot of mid-carders into the mix, get them a lot of TV time. I know. I was wishful thinking, wishful hoping. It'll get a lot of mid-carders, TV time and shit. I want to give this fucking title a chance. Maybe it'll be like the hardcore title was 15, 20 years ago. It's not.
And you wonder why I kicked the chair at Legends that day for this shit.
Yo, this is for my old school heads. That title looked like it was sponsored by Cross Colors.
Wow.
That shit looks like an amateur boxing belt, bro.
It does. It looks like a low card.
Looks like,
let's hear from the spotlight in the Tru Heels.
Fuck that shit.
Chris with the correction. It's actually called the We Need Some Comedy Pal Championship.
It is, man.
We need some comedy, pal.
We need some comedy, pal.
And he also says he would have liked to have seen Johnny Elite.
Johnny Elite in AEW, I wouldn't have mind that.
God damn it!
I wouldn't have mind that.
I'm still confused.
It was about Morrison, wasn't it?
It was about Morrison.
We talked about a couple of different things.
So time out. So Carmella and R-Truth was on Raw, right? Sorry, I didn't watch the show this week. I was watching Snowfall. 2, she
Facts. Great fucking show.
It is. I'm on season 2, episode 10 now. Don't tell me what happens.
Great fucking show.
Thank you. Then she goes on to said Smackdown, which said 24/7, which was suspended, as you guys said, right?
During the match,
because no one can interfere and bother her because she's got to fight it. Mm-hmm. So now her and R-Truth are not cool anymore?
No, they're still cool. R-Truth helped her run away.
Yo, this title is getting mad attention right now.
Oh, wait, because he wasn't champion.
That's because of these two.
No, the fucking shit should be like
killing me with this shit.
24. It's always on. You should be able to get pinned in the airport.
All I did was name the titles that John Morrison won.
Who cares?
Hey, man.
Oh my God! Why are we talking about this title for so long?
That's her. She brought it back up.
Josh Morrison.
Yeah,
exactly.
Giving him sponsors and props. Go buy his shirt.
Okay.
Oh my God!
Like I did.
Why are we talking about this fucking belt for so long?
Like I did mention, 205 Live is moving over to Fridays. Wrestling Observer says that is going to be a temporary move. NXT on USA, the first week, got an impressive 1.172 million viewers, while week 2 saw a slight drop to 1.006 million viewers, but still very impressive over that 1 million viewer mark, and definitely doing well in the 18 for 49 demographic. They were in the top 5 on the first week and came in at number 8 this week for NXT on USA. WWE pulls UK talent from the final show for Southside Wrestling, and Cody sends out a tweet saying that he will send AEW talent to Southside Wrestling for their final show. Goldberg did basically a worked pull-apart brawl with Dolph Ziggler at a Las Vegas steakhouse last week to preview that he will be returning to the WWE for the next Saudi Arabia show. Lacey Evans, she uses a speeding ticket to do a worked promo on a police officer in Canada, and that goes viral last week. That got a lot of attention, but apparently it was worked, but definitely very impressed by Lacey for using that to her character. And finally, finally, CM Punk did a tryout for the Fox Sports WWE news show. So CM Punk back working for WWE, got a lot of news coverage, a lot of controversy. Of course, this is the door opening for CM Punk to return for WWE. But please remember that this is a Fox Sports show. This is not a WWE show. So it's all about him being hired by Fox Sports. It's not about him being hired by WWE.
So everything is listed under Fox, not WWE.
Yes, for this WWE Backstage, it's a Fox Sports production.
Okay, whatever.
Basically, Fox laughed at WWE 20, 30 years ago. Like, fuck out of our face. All those networks laughed at them, laughed them out the door.
And now they're begging for, they want to be down with the money.
Because live sports is in. That's why everybody wants it on the TV. That's why TNT did the deal with AEW. They want live sports on television. And speaking of AEW, we got to get into AEW news. This is coming up on AEW. Of course.
Wait, hold on.
Well, you're going to do like the Stone Cold?
So let me ask you something real quick, all right? This is a question for this one over here, the little lovable turncoat over here. So you get so worked up over The Undertaker making his once an appearance matches, and you know he makes his appearance and his entrance and cuts his shitty promos or whatever. Why isn't it the same energy for Goldberg?
Well, one,
this is just out of curiosity because what the fuck does Goldberg? Yo, oh my god, it's fucking awful.
Oh, that's his.
Thank you, producer. Thank you, Les. It's not rocket science here. Like,
Okay.
So how about the producer answer the question?
No, because all the viewers know as well. You're asking a stupid question. Goldberg never took the fireworks off the stage and fucking placed them in the ring and then kissed his wife in the fucking front row.
Officially retired.
Yes, he did.
Undertaker's not in the Hall of Fame.
Yes, he did. He officially retired. We saw him take his hat and his jacket off, leave it in the ring, kiss his wife in the stage, and then do this and then go down. That signaled the end. That's a signal of the end.
Did we get an announcement?
Did we get an announcement for Goldberg?
No.
We kind of did.
No, we didn't.
We kind of did.
No, we didn't.
After he lost the Universal title to Brock Lesnar.
No, we didn't. That was actually a dark segment. It wasn't even on TV.
We didn't even get anything remotely close to that from The Undertaker.
It wasn't even on TV. What are you talking about? The TV audience never saw that.
Hall of Fame yet.
The TV audience never saw that.
Is The Undertaker in the Hall of Fame, yes or no?
Did the fans actually see?
Answer the question.
No, because you're not answering mine.
Retired.
You're not answering mine. Why are you yelling?
Retired.
Why are you so excited?
He's not retired.
Goldberg is
in the WWE Hall of Fame.
Why is he yelling?
He's in the Hall of Fame.
Stop.
I don't know why he's yelling. Why is he so excited?
Sense.
I want to talk about AEW. He still wants to talk about WWE. This is what I talk about every week.
This is what I
talk about every week. Larry, you watch. I talk about this every week. Every time I try to talk about another promotion, he tries to drag us back to the WWE every single fucking time. It's ridiculous. You're ridiculous. It's not spitting every week. It's not spitting.
Still has yet to answer the question. He still ain't answer it yet, y'all. He still ain't answer it yet. He still has not answered it.
You know what? Actually, I actually agree with both of your points though, because Top Guy JJ actually made a good point, which what I forgot. Goldberg actually did make that fucking announcement. Oh, my kid wanted to see me wrestle. I did this for him. Brought his wife and kid in the ring too. So I gotta be fair too. I remember that.
And
too.
he's in the Hall of Fame.
Goldberg?
Yes.
Oh, that is so
but Goldberg is a Hall of Fame inductee.
We already know
Taker
is a certified Hall of Famer.
But I said this firsthand. Undertaker, when he gets in, he needs to have his own class.
But the whole thing is, Undertaker also he did retire too.
No, he
technically.
Didn't. He left a symbolic.
Let me tell you something, bro. I was in Legends, and I got myself a bunch of tears for motherfuckers.
That is all you motherfuckers' fault.
They were crying. Not me.
That means all you motherfuckers that thought that he did that, and all y'all motherfuckers got worked. 3 years and counting.
Moving on.
Got worked.
Move on, friend.
Go ahead.
Can we talk about something not WWE
Let's
now?
talk about AEW.
Oh God! It's like, oh my God! Thank you, God. Okay, AEW announces.
That's what should be the name of the show. That slogan right there.
AEW.
That right there. Not Tru Heel. I'm talking about AEW.
Oh, Elite. Oh, okay.
No.
Yeah,
AEW announces the official name for their TNT show will be AEW Dynamite. Chrissy Love is not a fan of that. AEW Dynamite will be available in the UK only through Fight TV. Down. It's going to be for $4.99 a month. It's called the AEW Plus package, or it's $2.99 per show. This caused
I got to pay for another app?
No. This caused a little bit of an uproar. You're listening. You're talking too much.
What?
I said, I'm
Wow.
talking.
Wow.
I said, no. I said,
but now you're trying to put Chrissy in the place.
No,
you are feeling yourself way too much.
No, because she did this before. No, I said the UK. I said this is in the UK. Only in the UK.
I didn't hear UK at all, but okay, friend. Go ahead. Go ahead.
This is only. This caused all uproar with the UK fans.
My toxic brother.
I can't say anything right on this show.
Godfather to his unborn child.
He's trying to stake his claim.
Right?
Wow.
Godfather the unborn child.
And AEW Dynamite will be TV 14. What do you think about AEW being TV 14, not being PG? This kind of differs them from NXT, huh?
What's the difference with 14 and PG or whatever it is?
PG is what the WWE and what a majority of the fans have been complaining about for
the
WWE.
It was Attitude Era.
Yeah.
Got it. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
That's what you got to say.
That's basically what it is.
That's what NXT is.
What do I mean, I like the idea because it opens up the realm of a lot of different possibilities.
Just say chairs and blood and
it opens up a lot more TV freedom.
Meaning they're not with the shits. They're going all in.
They're allowed to be a little bit more edgy.
That's all.
They're not as restricted.
Right.
And whoever this Sadiq person is, you haven't seen any of the prior 48 episodes of Tru Heel Heat. This actually might be a kind of toned down version on that level. Producer knows what I'm talking about.
Let's hear from the spotlight in the Tru Heels since I guess we got a few comments.
Oh yeah, we got a few comments on there. I want to hear this. I want to hear producer read this because
let's go, producer.
Well, Sadiq just seems to think there's way too much cursing. He asked if that's lotion on the table.
Lotion.
Remember back in the 90s?
The white bottle?
So are we gonna just go with fuckity shit, fuck, bitch, son of a bitch, cunt,
you remember back in the 90s
going on in this stupid ass fucking show? This show is fucking killing me. I can't stand you motherfuckers. God damn it!
Remember back in the 90s during the Jerry Springer episode when somebody would say something like that? They'd be like, go to Oprah.
Go to Oprah. Go to Oprah.
Go to the fuck you mean we watch Dr. Phil. Watch Dr. Phil! What the fuck you mean we curse too much?
Go to Job for Tears! Go to Job for Tears!
Go to Yup, man. Yo! I like wrestling.
No!
Fuck!
Yo! That's
Oh my God! Give me one of the papers, please.
Tru Heel Heat! It is called Tru Heel Heat!
Wow. Okay.
Shut your fucking face, Uncle Fucker!
The show is called Tru Heel Heat!
Jesus Christ,
Oh my God.
man.
Oh,
Anything else?
God! You fucking motherfuckers!
He's definitely not watching the next episode. Guys. Just tell you that now.
Oh my God!
He's definitely not watching the next episode.
No, he's definitely
He's
gonna watch
press
next week.
unsubscribe right now.
He's probably not subscribed to begin with.
Oh wow.
Tru Heel Clay says we need the right to censor in here, and I agree.
Clay can be the right to censor. He would be a great Stevie Richards. Anything else? All right. So we got more AEW news.
What the fuck?
Pop versus Hangman Page has been added to AEW Dynamite TNT premiere. AEW
Next week?
That's this Wednesday. This coming Wednesday. I'll be there live.
Dynamite.
Wait, you
Absolutely.
leaving?
Yeah, I'm going to Washington D.C. I'm going to Washington
Did she
D.C.
approve Did you approve this?
This guy.
And she's having a baby. Did you approve this, or she's going with you?
Well, she can't travel like that. So, but she has given me permission. I can go. Yes.
We got an update.
We got the permission.
What's up?
Sadiq has left the chat.
Oh my God!
I told you he's not.
You guys are horrible.
Shut your fucking face, motherfucker!
This is why we can't make 300 on YouTube. This is why we can't make 300 because you keep kicking niggas out off the damn fucking
Okay,
chat.
We didn't kick him out. He left.
Wait, but she's not cursing any less.
I know.
First of all,
Fake news from Austin.
Yo, how's she curse
I hate y'all. I hate
but doesn't
y'all.
curse any less?
I know.
AEW.
This is how you get motherfuckers kicked out. How do you lead with that?
I said niggers first of all.
That makes it better.
But nobody kicked him out though.
No one kicked him
No,
out.
I said this is
Exactly. It's fine.
I said this is why we can't get our numbers to 300 on YouTube. That's what I said. Thank you.
Producer is gonna definitely play this clip back on the YouTube version, and he's gonna replay exactly what she said because the words "fuckers" were definitely involved.
Absolutely.
It was not.
AEW will have SCU versus Jurassic Express as a special dark match before the live telecast in Washington, D.C. Jurassic Express is Luchasaurus, Jungle Boy, and Marco Stunt. That's going to be...
That's why they're on the dark show, whatever.
Wow, you obviously have not seen Jurassic Express, but it's okay. It's all right. But that's going to be...
That is a horrible last name, first of all. I'm sorry.
I mean,
that shit is trash.
I mean, she eats his own. It's gonna be.
You like Jurassic Express?
I don't mind it. I don't. You don't like any of these names. You don't like Dynamite. You don't like G1 Climax. You don't like Jurassic Express. I don't know what the cool name is.
Stop. No, don't do that.
Don't
do that.
Guys, real quick.
I said that it sounded like a porno. You took that and flipped it and said, I don't like it. I just said it reminds me of a fucking porno.
So,
you
exactly.
Love porno. Okay. All right,
guys. I want just listen real quick, right? I want the producer to read the person that had the next comment. Besides the one that just popped up. Who was it?
Go ahead.
We'll see now.
Who was it?
You talking about Sadiq?
Oh! The person that left!
What does Sadiq got to say?
It's fake news.
He said it's not about sensitive ears. It's about appealing and growing your brand.
There we go. Sadiq's trying to give us tips. See, Sadiq's trying to be helpful, and you're trying to push him away with your foul mouth.
Such a fucking face.
Oh God. Kevin Sullivan, not that Kevin Sullivan, not the Taskmaster, and his production team, Kevin Sully TV, have left Impact Wrestling and signed on with AEW.
Wow.
Kenny Omega, in a recent interview with Sportskeeda, caused a lot of controversy.
Oh, yeah.
He said that AEW has real stars and not developmental talent like NXT. And he said that if it was all one big promotion, the stars of NXT would be in the opening match or dark match to him main eventing. So this caused a lot of an uproar.
Uproar, man.
The couple of things I want to say about this is, one, this is just a series in a long line of tweets and comments from Kenny Omega that is positioning him as the heel versus Jon Moxley. He said those comments about Jon Moxley and his injury, and that caused a lot of controversy. He said these comments now knowing that he's going to upset the fan base that loves and adores NXT. So he knows what he's doing with these comments. Two, his comments got a lot of truth to them. Because I'm going to say this.
But he's not lying.
I'm going to say this. Adam Cole, Johnny Gargano, Tommaso Ciampa, some of the most talented wrestlers in the world. Undisputed Era, Matt Riddle, Velveteen Dream. All of these guys from top to bottom are amazing, are great. But look at their careers.
Ooh.
Have they ever drawn anywhere besides the indies? No, they have not. No, and I love, like I said, I love and think all these guys are talented, but they have not drawn anywhere. They weren't around in the WCW, ECW days. They weren't big draws in Japan, in Mexico, in the UK. They were big draws on a small time level. And they come to NXT and they're in front of more eyes, yes, internationally, but they're in front of 400 people at Full Sail.
That is trash.
No,
And it's true.
They will curtain jerk a Kenny Omega card.
Kenny Omega has had Wrestle Kingdom in front of 40,000 people the last 3 years built around him. Whether it's him versus Okada, him versus Jericho. Like, these are shows with 40,000 people that have 3-month build-ups inside the Tokyo Dome that have been built around Kenny Omega. Yes, if it was one big promotion, all these guys would be curtain jerking for Kenny Omega. It's just the truth. I don't care if you're an NXT fan and you don't like the fact that that's a fact and that's the truth, but you just have to taste it. You have to learn the taste of it and enjoy it.
Sometimes the truth hurts.
It does. It does. It does. But that's why it caused all that controversy, because a lot of truth is said in jest.
Yeah, you know the WWE marks don't want to hear that.
And I see JJ typing furiously, so we're gonna have to get to the comments soon. And the one last AEW news is BTE reveals that these comments and his recent comments about Jon Moxley's injury, like I said, are all a part of an elaborate heel turn. He went off at the end of BTE after apologizing for his comments. He said that he was causing an uproar with the computer people, the basement dwellers. He said you had the NXT guys like Donovan Dickhead, who was like, oh, look at me, I'm going to impress Paul, and I'm going to get a push because I'm coming at Kenny. So he's working.
That's impression. How do you pronounce that? You gotta crush that with us now.
Levesque? How do you pronounce that?
Levesque, yes.
Levesque? I don't know.
Paul Levesque.
I'm going to impress Mr. Levesque.
And that was referring to, of course, Donovan Dijak, or Dominic Dijakovic, or whatever his name is. Whatever his name is in NXT, man, they messed up his name. He had a perfect name. But he responded to Kenny Omega talking about the PWG match 2 years ago where Keith Lee stole the show on a show with Kenny Omega. But he neglected to state the fact that Kenny Omega was in the main event of that show. So it didn't really, you shouldn't have mentioned that, because that kind of proved Kenny's point.
It really did, though.
Why are we spending 2019 trying to validate the stature of Kenny Omega?
Yeah, you're right. Yeah,
this is very true.
As a matter of fact,
what the fuck are we doing here?
Fact, you have a point.
What are we doing? What are we doing?
I mean, we shouldn't have to spend 20.
Why is this even being entertained?
This is very true.
He's absolutely right. To be
Because
honest,
WWE marks like Peter Rosenberg.
Like, what the fuck?
Peter Rosenberg says that Kenny Omega has not broke out yet. So
why? Because he hasn't come through a Raw curtain yet?
Exactly.
Like, what the fuck?
Peter, for our gratification, Peter Rosenberg is not a real wrestling fan.
You know what? No, whoa. I will say he is. I will say he's a real wrestling fan.
Is he?
But he is very one-sided.
he's a WWE fan.
Very one-sided.
Okay.
He is strictly WWE, and hopefully something else convinces him to watch something else.
It's
But he is all about
WWE
WWE. Yo, that motherfucker didn't even start wearing WCW shirts until they were merchandised by WWE.
This is
there's
very.
nothing wrong being a WWE fan, but just don't use that as an avenue or window to shit on other promotions. You know?
Exactly.
Don't fuck everything else.
And he only
WWE,
said
you know?
said Kenny Omega for the fact that they don't use him anymore.
No. Wait.
Let's call it
The
spade a
fact that
spade.
Jason is commenting with curses is fucking phenomenal.
Oh, we already triggered GMC? And what did you say? You said they're not using Kenny Omega anymore? Chrissy?
I said they're not using. I said since they're not using Peter Rosenberg anymore.
Oh, yeah.
Now all of a sudden he wants to use or talk about other brands.
Yeah. He's trying to get good with AEW so he could be on
Nobody
their
wants
pre-show.
to use him on the shows no more, sir.
No, because his stigma on Hot 97, that shit ain't working no more. Because his hip hop talk sucks. His culture talk sucks. His wrestling talk is not as good. He's just trying to find an olive branch, man. He's just trying to get the branch from somewhere.
He's trying to grasp at straws at this point.
He's trying to find that shit from somewhere because that shit ain't working, bro.
But
me personally, I can't wait for AEW, man. My champion, Chris Jericho.
Le Champion.
Yeah, Le Champion.
Le Champion.
We get to see Adam Page chase for the title. We get to see talent like Cody, Shawn Spears, Joey Janela. A lot of guys, man. The Bucks always put on a real good show. Can't wait.
So will NXT be a full 2 hours this week coming up?
Yes, it's going to be a full 2 hours on USA.
I watched part of it, but then I turned it off because I was like, okay, well, it's going to go off anyway. So I was like, I thought it was just only for like last week, not this week.
No, it's going to be 2 hours on USA this week, and we're going to go through the lineup for those shows.
I continue finishing watching Snowfall.
There you go.
I realized, Kazarian and Chris McDaniels are in AEW, bro.
Yeah.
I just found out maybe a few weeks ago.
Where the fuck have you been?
I'm
I don't know who that is.
He's been watching sports.
Bro, I'm like, oh, let's go!
They were like the second signees to the company.
They were like one of the first ones.
Like, dude.
Nice, bro.
He finds out this stuff on Tru Heel Heat.
Hell yeah, man. I didn't even know that. I'm watching everything else and didn't even notice the obvious.
So we got to get into some New Japan news.
Wow.
Uncle Dave Meltzer has...
Michael Campbell, whatever. That is not true, sir.
What did Jason Michaels have to say?
He's like, I am so happy Byron Saxton, this sorry ass, is no longer behind the commentating table. Shut up, friend. Shut up.
When Chrissy gets involved in the comment section,
shut up, friend.
Shit's about to get real.
Oh yeah,
You said shut up, friend.
Shit's about to get real.
Shut up, friend.
Yo, she went over my arm to see that shit. She saw that shit, and that's
Do not talk about me and Larry Morgan's friend. We love Byron Saxton. We are going to read a petition.
They're Byron marks.
I love him, but I think he's cool. Man.
No, I mean, we want...
I'm a little fond of Mike Woods, yes I am.
Yeah. See?
Man, I used to be a huge, you know why? Because I used to be a huge coal miner. Michael Cole was a heel. I loved when Michael Cole was a heel announcer, and it had to abruptly stop because Jerry Lawler caught a heart attack on live on air, and rightfully so. It had to, so he broke character. Rightfully so, and they never went back.
And
to
he was
the heel
also
after
saying
that.
some sexist shit, so that's why he got the can too. Sorry.
Oh, did he? Oh,
wait.
No,
Yeah.
he was a heel, and then Jerry Lawler caught a heart attack, and then he broke character, obviously.
Yeah.
For rightful reasons.
To save him, basically.
Yeah, and then they never went back to the heel him ever again.
That shit got old very fast for me. I'm sorry.
I was a coal miner, and I still am a huge Michael Cole fan, even though you fucking marks like to sit at the cool kids table and say, "Oh, we
and shit on him."
Yo, there's a question, right? That I really want the producer to read, and I don't even gotta tell him what the question is. He's gonna know what this question is that I want us to answer.
Okay, go ahead.
Is it about Kenny?
Yes.
Let's hear.
Okay, let me find it.
The question is from Clay Hawkins.
Yeah, I'm just saying, do you honestly think Omega would achieve the same level of attention here in the States?
Oh
would
my
he
God.
Be at the same level
Jesus
as some of the
fucking
all-time
Christ.
greats?
Jesus. Who
I
said that
honestly
shit?
don't
Oh.
think so. Clay
Who are you?
Get him.
Hawkins.
Clay Hawkins, he always hates on Kenny Omega and the Young Bucks.
And the reason why because he's a loyal Tru Heel Heat viewer and watcher, and he's been a part of the page since day one.
Great, thanks, Clay. How you doing?
I need this question answered for him.
You're living under a rock, friend.
You go first, Sid.
I mean,
You're living under a rock,
the
friend.
question is if Kenny Omega was
Could he have achieved the same level of success in the States?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Japan is one thing, but the States is another. Is what he's
Sir, yes.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
like you don't realize that Cody and the Young Bucks have gotten the same level of success as really Kenny Omega, really, and they did it right here in the United States. Yes, they were able to go over to Japan, but their base was right here in Ring of Honor in the United States. So of course, Kenny Omega would be able to achieve the same level. Would it be so much of a legend at this point of Kenny Omega? No. Probably not, because of the people that he was able to work with in Japan. In Japan, he was able to work with Hiroshi Tanahashi, who's one of the greatest baby faces of all time. Kazuka Okada, who many people call one of the greatest wrestlers of all time. Kota Ibushi, Tetsuya Naito, Tomohiro Ishii. Like, these are some of the best wrestlers in the world today, and Kenny Omega was able to wrestle with them for the past 3+ years. So, of course, the level of talent that he's versing is up there, and of course, his legend legendary status is what it is because of that. But he would still be able to achieve that level of success here in the United States. And even if he went to WWE, he would be able to achieve that level because look at a guy like AJ Styles who came over with the success from TNA and New Japan and was able to get that success in WWE. So Clay, no, this is just your pessimistic mind basically hating on Kenny Omega and the Young Bucks like you always do. We get it. That's your gimmick. We get that, or a personality trait, whatever you want to call it. But relax and realize you're just being a pessimist, and let's live in the reality, not the what ifs and could have. All right?
I'm just gonna say one thing. There's a reason why the WWE offered that man almost $5 million a year.
First of all, that's nothing.
And for a wrestler, that is mega money.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Yes, it is. For a wrestler,
yes.
For a firstborn.
AJ Styles didn't get that.
Didn't even hit the Performance Center yet.
He wasn't going to the Performance Center.
But what I'm saying,
exactly.
Didn't hit there yet, but got damn near a $5 million offer. There's something there with that man. And the world knows it. And just because he ain't walked through Raw Smackdown yet, stop denying the fact that that man is one of the best in the world. The only knock on Kenny Omega to me, he doesn't have enough matches. That's my only knock on him. He doesn't have enough matches or enough stories.
This year.
Like, he takes 2 breaks in between the Kenny Omega match. That's my only gripe on Kenny Omega. That is literally it. Nothing else.
Clay Matthews. Kenny Omega, his work ethic speaks for itself. He has it all. Wrestling ability.
You called him Clay Matthews?
Wrestling ability. Can tell a story. Can wrestle. In the ring. Can shoot a promo. Everything, man. Work speaks for itself. And just like he said, WWE was suing for him. The top promotion in the world was suing for him. So Clay fighters, before you go ahead and fucking shit on Kenny Omega, think about that. That's all I'm gonna say, man.
Producer, you want to read the comments?
Huh?
Yo, every episode, this motherfucker Chris says some shit that throws this shit off the rail.
Chris says that's
your
nothing.
dad.
That slapped someone's infant for $5 million. And I hashtag love the kids.
So the response when somebody said $5 million is nothing. So it's a big ass in caps. That's nothing. I slapped somebody's kids for $5 million, and I love the kids.
How dare someone say
I'm not supposed to
$5 million is nothing?
And I've had a lot to drink. Okay.
How dare someone say $5 million is nothing? Unless you have $5 million, you cannot say $5 million is nothing. So New Japan News.
No, compared to like other numbers and what other people are getting, $5 million is bullshit. Sorry.
But for
in wrestling? Are you kidding me?
Whoa! Don't bite my head off. Whoa!
But I'm saying in wrestling.
Okay. If we're comparing apples to oranges, fine. $5 million is a lot of money. Jesus Christ.
I'm not comparing apples to oranges. I'm comparing him to Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar doesn't get $5 million.
I mean, we're talking about WWE,
Brock
not
Lesnar is
MLB.
bullshit. That's why.
Brock Lesnar is the highest paid wrestler.
She's speaking fucking blasphemy right now.
Oh shit! You done got the legend started.
She's speaking blasphemy right now.
Yo, he ain't care about this whole show until you mentioned Brock Lesnar's name.
Like City Time.
He's the highest paid WWE superstar.
I like his beard though. He looks great. Awesome.
There you go.
He looks amazing.
All right, New Japan News. Uncle Dave Meltzer has recently speculated that the current plan for New Japan is for the IWGP Heavyweight Champion to face the winner of the G1 Climax on January 4th, and then the IWGP Champion, the winner of that match, versus the IWGP Intercontinental Champion on January 5th, the second night of Wrestle Kingdom. That was confirmed during the Destruction Tour. Basically, they said that that's what's going to happen. So it's going to be Kota Ibushi versus Kazuchika Okada on January 4th, and the winner of that match will verse the Intercontinental Champion on January 5th, as of right now.
Are they going to unify the titles?
Yes, they're unifying the titles on January 5th.
Is this the first time that this has ever happened for New Japan?
First time ever, and that's why they're trying to make this 2-night Tokyo Dome special, and that's their way of making it special with that big time main event.
Why are they getting rid of the
right now? Yes, yes.
Why are they getting rid of the IC belt?
They're not getting rid of it.
The winner will have both.
Will have both titles.
Okay.
This all started basically in March. Tetsuya Naito, when he became Intercontinental Champion at Wrestle Kingdom, said that his dream is to become Intercontinental Champion and IWGP Heavyweight Champion.
That's just greedy.
Kota Ibushi echoed that sentiment, as well as Kazuchika Okada, and like Larry said, Jay White won the Intercontinental Champion and has said that he also wants to win both titles.
So Ibushi could win, and then the night 2 will be Ibushi against Naito.
Yeah.
It could be.
Man, shut the fuck up and take my
Take
me upside down by the ankles.
Yo, but that's
Slap me around and call me Bridget.
They know how to change it up. They know how to take something very simple. It is such a simple storyline. It's already been done. Titles have already been unified.
Numerous times.
It's already been done.
So someone has 5 belts 5 times.
They know how to put the right people together to make the right matches and put the combinations together is something that no other company in the world has.
Yes.
Have they ever had the IC champion been the world champ also?
No. This would be the first time ever. There's no one has ever held the IC and heavyweight title.
We literally just said the first time this has happened. And then usually the stupid question will come from me. But really, the producer of the show is gonna literally be set for the first time that this is happening. And then he asks,
all right.
did this ever happen before?
Absolutely. Both nights.
Producer, you just made the list.
Wrestling Observer newsletter reports that Bushiroad, the parent company for New Japan, has released their financial report that reveals that New Japan Pro Wrestling grossed $50 million from August 1st, 2018 to July 31st, 2019, which is New Japan Pro Wrestling's most successful year in its history, and it's up 10.8% from last year. John Moxley, in a recent interview with Tokyo Sports, says that he has plans to take part in the New Japan Pro Wrestling Wrestle Kingdom in the Tokyo Dome next year. And New Japan Pro Wrestling announces that Odo City Gymnasium in Tokyo will host New Japan Pro Wrestling New Year's Dash on January 6th. This is following 2 nights of the Tokyo Dome Wrestle Kingdom shows. Impact Wrestling news. This is when Top Guy JJ. Oh no, you already poured yourself a new drink.
Yeah, I poured a double shot for this.
Hey man, can you give me?
Yeah, you can. I have a little juice in my cup.
All I needed to know was for my people to tell me that they need. Yo, this is the perfect time for refill. Go ahead.
Yes, Impact Wrestling. It will premiere on Access TV this coming Tuesday, October 1st, with a special airing of Impact Homecoming from earlier this year. The official premiere for the weekly Impact Wrestling TV show will be on Tuesday, October 29th. Last week's edition of Impact Wrestling was the last to feature the former 3-time Impact Tag Team Champions LAX as they move on to AEW, Santana and Ortiz, and BCP, Anything You Can Do, will have their last and final independent wrestling appearance. Tennille Dashwood has debuted with Impact Wrestling and is currently positioned to feud with Impact Knockouts champion Taya Valkyrie. So it looks like we're going to get Taya versus Tennille at Bound for Glory in October. PWG news. We don't get to touch on PWG too much, but
here you go, sir.
Pro Wrestling Guerrilla had their premier tournament, the 2019 Battle of Los Angeles tournament, and the winner was none other than...
Producer, you want something, it's going to be straight hard liquor.
Oh, yeah!
Shit, I bring it
up, bitch. It's going to be straight hard liquor. Straight hard liquor. Straight hard liquor. Ain't no juice left, nigga, unless you can squeeze some out of that.
Ito was crowned the winner of the 2019 PWG Battle of Los Angeles tournament by defeating David Starr and Jonathan Grisham in the finals of the tournament. PWG champion Jeff Cobb and Brody King, they set up a rivalry over the Bola weekend, and Uncle Dave Meltzer reports that PWG is actually currently having trouble booking months in advance for storylines as well as feuds due to the high volume of talent being signed by WWE as well as AEW as well as ROH, Impact Wrestling, and MLW. ROH news is the last bit of news we got to touch on before we get in.
You know Impact?
Yeah, we're done with Impact. We're done with PWG as well.
ROH still around?
Yes, ROH is still around, and they have a pay-per-view that's actually going on right now.
I'm cheering for ROH. I'm hoping that.
Me too,
bro.
Like
I'm hoping they hang around,
too,
man. Because I have a special place in my heart.
In our hearts,
ROH,
We
man.
all do.
We all do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man, I'm praying for them, man. I want them to pull through, man. I really do.
Yo, we don't. It's not a special place in our hearts for Impact.
Nah.
Because they changed their name too
Exactly.
much.
Exactly.
Like, we still got Ring of Honor. It's still called Ring of Honor. The logo is still the same. The brand is still the same.
Impact had too many.
And Kerry Silk is still getting drunk at their show.
I don't even call it Impact. I call
It's
it
like,
TNA.
yo, it's like they get on me every episode, but it's like it's a hope and a prayer that this shit catches flames with one star. They just need one superstar to break through. One.
So
TNA had too many chances.
Yeah, exactly.
TNA. They had way too many fucking chances.
They had too many fucking company names too, and too many TV networks.
Yeah, I call them TNA. Fuck it.
ROH TV champion Shane Taylor has reached an agreement with the company following a storyline potential buyout of his contract. Taylor will defend his title at Death Before Dishonor in a three-way dance. Former WWE composer Jim Johnson, he will be making a new theme song for PCO. If you don't remember, PCO used to be back in the WWF during Jim Johnson's heyday. Uncle Dave Meltzer reports that not only is Matt Taven and Marty Scurll have contracts that are about to expire with the company, Matt Taven coming up next month, and Marty Scurll coming up in November, but also Jeff Cobb, Bandito, and Brody King all have contracts that will expire at the end of the year. So it's very interesting what these five superstars will do. Will they sign with WWE? Will they re-sign with Ring of Honor? May potentially some of them become All Elite? We have to see, and we'll stay tuned, and we'll keep you in touch with that on Tru Heel Heat. Let's hear from the Spotlight and the Tru Heels before we get into what we missed.
Chris with another gold comment. He says ROH has the same production value as Elmo's World.
Come on, Chris. Chris.
Damn, man.
Jesus Christ. Yo, Chris, why are you busting balls tonight, bro?
Why is he coming at their neck like that?
Man.
Yo, Chris. Wifey must have told you had to stay in the house tonight, huh?
Yo,
he mad at something.
Yo, is it usually that Fridays you get no coochie?
Oh shit! Damn.
Because yo, you be coming with the thunder, son.
With the fire, bro.
And that shit usually be the angry thunder. So it's like, yo, is it because you ain't getting no buns? like, you gotta talk to me about this, man.
Yo, you know what?
Because when he was on Tru Heel Heat Live, he was mad happy.
He was.
Chris. He was mad happy, even though his Jets just lost to the Buffalo Bills. Like, he was happy.
Hey, my Giants.
But when he gets when he gets behind that keyboard, he be throwing flames, yo. It's like, yo, is it really because, yo, once your wife goes to work, it's like, damn, you over here stuck?
Man, I always catch Tru Heel Heat after the live recording. I'm gonna try to start trying to catch it the live recording.
You see how much fun they have in the comments?
I always catch it after, like Monday or Tuesday, for when I'm in the office.
Wow.
Yeah. I'm one of those.
You see how much fun they have in the comments. So we gotta get into what we missed. There was a couple of shows over the last 2 weeks since Tru Heel Heat 48. We went over AAA Lucha Invades New York. This was in Madison Square Garden's Hulu Theater. Cain Vasquez once again.
Oh my God!
Yes, that's the theater. The theater at MSC. Yes, your boy.
UFC two-time
UFC heavyweight champion.
Man, and future UFC Hall of Famer. First guy, well, not the first guy to beat Brock Lesnar, but first guy to beat the fuck out of Brock Lesnar and expose Brock Lesnar. You know my guy Brock Lesnar.
And it seems like he's going to be a future wrestling superstar because he once again impressed in his second career match. He, Psycho Clown and Brian Cage defeated Black Torres, who's getting a lot of fame, a lot of notoriety. Black Torres on the independent scene. Rey Escorpion and Tiano Jr. Taya Valkyrie defeated Tessa Blanchard to once again become the AAA Reinas Del Rey champion. So she's both the AAA Women's Champion as well as Impact Knockouts champion. The longest reigning Impact Knockouts champion in history.
Like, real talk, real question right here. Why the fuck is Taya Valkyrie getting so much love?
Because Taya Valkyrie is actually good.
Like, Really?
Yes.
What she look like?
Good, man. I watched her, man. She's
Yo,
good.
dude, I'm not buying it. Like, I haven't bought it. I haven't bought this shit yet. I still haven't
What
bought
matches have you seen from her?
I've seen pretty much every single match that she has participated in from Lucha Underground, and I was not impressed one bit.
Well, she didn't really get to show her much talent in
And
Lucha Underground. But I will say, her match versus Brian Cage in Lucha Underground was probably the best intergender match that Lucha Underground had.
That's like that chick that was on that foot on NXT this week.
And I'm sorry to say to everybody, I'm not the biggest fan of intergender matches. You know, I'm really not. Fuck it. I don't like
So why? We had Joe Kim
Wait,
two
stop.
episodes ago who was very promoting intergender wrestling. So you're intergender wrestling.
So you don't like men versus women, or you don't like the whole like.
He doesn't like men versus women.
You don't like it. You don't like two men and a.
I'm not anti it. And shout out to Joe Kim and BCP.
That wasn't their wife, right?
I
Yeah,
support
Sean
their
Morrison.
promotion all the time.
She got nice tits, but other than that, she
I
got
like my wrestling to be
She's not hot.
believable, to be based off
She
of
alright.
believability.
She's only
You
thinking
know,
about looks.
so
She's regular blonde.
and
chick.
also,
Oh shit, Jim Cornette's here.
you know, you always go to different.
Do your Jim Cornette impersonation, please. Do it.
God damn, how the hell you gonna have 100 something for a woman?
Here
From the man who's over
you
the
go.
That shit can be believable. Now we goddamn wrong, and we goddamn listen.
We can't have that shot kidding.
Yo. Why? Nobody recorded the producer doing that. Yo, if y'all understand how red he got during that promotion.
Just like Jim Cornette.
Yo, my man
Are they coming up behind this?
came as red as Brother Love.
No man, here's the thing.
Oh my
Are they
God.
gonna have season 2 of behind Beyond the Ring?
I actually
Beyond
like,
the mat?
Maybe.
I hope so.
my wrestling to me, and I'm kind of, I have an old soul, so I don't believe in men beating up
Yes,
women.
thank you. I'm damn it,
know?
choking you guys
Oh,
and
you
just
don't believe that
laughing.
women could beat up men? Keep it real.
No, I mean, come on. Here's the thing.
Are you
Women that-
are you
Yo,
being sexist
Yo,
over
not
here,
being
friend?
sexist.
you are a co-host of Toxic Talk.
Here's the thing.
Show me
Speak the
PC.
truth.
What I believe is a woman that trains can beat up the average Joe male. Of course, she'll beat the piss out of the average Joe male.
But
But
Just
a
know
woman
that-
that trains cannot beat up a man that trains. I said what I said. Debate your mama.
wait, what?
He said debate your mama.
So
Damn.
what you're saying? So again, so that is
Hi,
sort of
Chrissy.
sexist.
No, it's not.
It
sexist.
is.
I love you, Chrissy.
I
but
love
it
you
is what it
too,
is.
Larry Morgan. I love you too.
And
However,
I love you, Chrissy, but it is what
so
it is.
you're saying China couldn't beat up not a good a real man?
China cannot beat up in a real fight anybody on the men's roster. I said what I said, Chrissy.
Okay,
And
do
I'm
you agree
willing
to
to take that to
disagree?
the bank. I'm
Hey.
not being a sexist.
Yeah,
Hey.
and,
I'm being a realist. All right, can we?
We also had Lucha Bros defeat LAX in
a spade is a spade, and you looking like you the Joker right now, friend.
oh, okay.
Hey, wild card.
Hey, wild card, yep. AAA tag
We still
team
call them LAX or we call them
PNP,
Pride and Power.
Proud and
Proud
Powerful.
and Powerful.
Hated it.
Proud and Powerful, Santana and Ortiz, they
Just say
lost.
Santana Ortiz.
They lost to Lucha Bros for the AAA tag team titles. So match of the night was Lucha Bros versus LAX or Tessa versus Talia Valkyrie. We'll let you on the YouTube channel decide which one was the
What-
match
what-
of the night.
what
and then
brand-
the MVP was Cain Velasquez.
And what brand is this
Cain
on now?
Velasquez,
This was
my
AAA.
guy, bro. And you know what?
AAA
Cain Velasquez
in
had
Mexico.
That Mexican shit.
Mexican former heavyweight champion UFC.
I'm
He
done
had
with
nothing
you, John.
left to prove in the
That
UFC.
producer's
Yo,
lit.
John is
Oh.
like on something right now.
He
That
got knocked
producer's
out
lit.
his last UFC fight because he's getting old. He's getting up there in age. He's been injured a lot.
We're down to two.
And that's understandable.
Wow.
He got knocked out by the #1 contender in the heavyweight division UFC. You know? So he has nothing left to prove. Cain Velasquez had nothing left to prove. He's going to go make his money. Same with our Lord and Savior, Ronda Rousey. Nothing left to prove in MMA. They come over and make their money. Because they never made that fucking money in the UFC.
Yes.
The UFC robs their fucking fight. Dana White, you robbed them fucking fucking blind as a bat.
Why do you think Conor McGregor made fucking $100 million versus Floyd Mayweather?
Floyd Mayweather's fucking
getting love taps.
Bro. God damn it. They want to come over here and make money. Ronda has came over here in 1 year, has made way more money than she did in her entire MMA career, bro.
This is true. Our Lord and Savior.
The lady is ready to speak.
Yet again, fuck the both of you two.
What do we do?
Number 2.
Oh my God.
Dave, fuck you too.
Whoa! What did Dave say?
Oh, we gotta read that, producer. Shout out to our producer, man.
I see you, brother. I see you.
You the man.
He said Chrissy on her feelings, LOL.
Never, sir.
Listen.
Listen. She's speaking.
I know when to give my girl the mic to really let the steam out, and I was like, oh, this is it right here. This is it right here.
And that was a nice steam. Usually it can be very bad.
You got it very nice.
Very two. You got it 2.
You got it. She hit you with it.
You ain't got 24/7 hardcore kick the chair on the floor steam yet.
Exactly.
I can't wait to see Cain Velasquez. Because I'm biased for my mixed martial artists. I train mixed martial arts, so I'm biased for them. And
how are you a sexist if you're a trained martial artist? I don't understand.
I love Shayna Baszler, Ronda Rousey.
Shayna Baszler's a man, first of all.
Whoa, come on.
Don't tell me she don't have condoms in her pocket.
Whoa, come on.
Marina Shafir.
She needs her
I love my mixed martial
artists.
Matt Riddle. I love my mixed martial artists, man. Gentlemen, Jack Gallagher.
And it looks like Cain Velasquez is going to be the next guy that's going to be in the bidding war. Because apparently AEW's interested, WWE's interested, Triple H interested.
She talks, she's straight nigger.
She gotta get her buns too, yo.
I mean, that's wonderful.
She be trying to shoot up in the club.
I know, but I don't want to know. New Japan.
Yo, what you think that's for, yo?
New Japan.
I'm ready to hit the spot, bro.
New Japan Pro Wrestling Destruction Tour was over the last week as well. Zack Sabre Jr. defeated Hiroshi Tanahashi in a technical masterpiece in Beppo. ELP and Ishimori defeated Birds of Prey in an IWGP Junior Heavyweight Tag Team title match. And Kota Ibushi defeated Kenta. Read the comment, producer.
What's wrong, yo? They just said Jessamine Duke looks like a Doberman.
Hey, yo, chill on my girl.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yo,
you can't talk about the apostles like that. Like, goddamn it.
But it's true though, right, Chris? It is true. They look like 4 men. Like they're 4 horsemen for some reason.
A full-blown woman or a pincher?
Yo, chill on my girl Jessamine Duke, bro. Chill on her, man. Come on. That was funny though. But
It was funny. Kota Ibushi, he survived the Bullet Club to defeat Kenta to successfully defend his Wrestle Kingdom title shot. And then Evil laid down the challenge. He's going to be the next challenger for the briefcase. This was in Ibushi's hometown of Kagoshima. Suzuki, he continued. Suzuki summons the return of Gishin Liger. Suzuki has been feuding with Jushin Thunder Liger for the past couple of months. This started almost 20 years ago at one of the first ever MMA wrestling Panorams event. This was back about 20 years ago. They had an MMA fight between Liger and Suzuki. Suzuki beat him in 2 minutes, just completely wiped the floor with Liger. Liger hasn't had an MMA fight since, and Suzuki basically has been picking on Liger ever since Liger announced his retirement, saying that Liger never gave him the rematch that he always wanted, and that Liger is a coward because he's retiring before giving Suzuki this rematch, and this caused Gishin Liger to appear. This was the alter ego of Jushin Liger that appeared during his feud in 1996 with Great Muta, all face paint, all looking crazy, missed everywhere, and he almost tried to spike Suzuki in the head in Kobe. Goto defeated Shingo in a great match, and Jay White, like we said before, defeated Tetsuya Naito to become the IWGP Intercontinental Champion in Kobe and to round out the tour. And he says that he's also going to win the IWGP Heavyweight title at Wrestle Kingdom.
This is the part of the show when Sid just talked a lot.
Well, I mean, yeah, exactly. It's the news. It's the news.
See that? shit was cool.
The Gishin Liger? Absolutely. The Gishin Liger, that was fucking awesome.
I was just saying that this is the part where Sid just tells everyone and talks the whole part. Send it to me in the chat, friend. That's all you gotta do.
No, but
hey, yo, shout out to Essential Water, man. Y'all drink your
Our
water.
third sponsors.
Listen,
y'all drink your water, man.
Y'all really keep making me laugh and snort on this show.
This shit was cool as fuck.
So, I don't doubt that at all.
Jushin Liger to me, I call everybody knows from every episode. I call Jushin Liger a
what
fucking
he look
Power
like?
Ranger.
I gotta see.
I call him a motherfucking.
Is that Tommy from the Power
I call
Rangers?
him a motherfucking Power Ranger.
Is he the
right?
Green Ranger or the White Ranger?
That motherfucker looked like he literally went from a Power Ranger to the Joker.
In a lot of ways, Jushin Liger is Optimus Prime as a wrestler.
That shit was.
He's Optimus Prime as a wrestler. So like Jushin Liger and the Gishin Liger, I say Gishin Liger was the MVP of the whole Destruction tour.
Did
but
he win?
match of the tour is gonna probably be between Zack Sabre Jr. versus Tanahashi.
Of
Great
course,
technical match.
The two people that's like bomb, yo.
Well, it was one of 3 matches that was the match of the tournament. Zack Sabre Jr. versus Tanahashi was a technical. That was a technical type of match, and I loved it because Zack Sabre Jr. is known for always reversing everybody into submissions, and Tanahashi reversed every submission that Zack Sabre Jr. wanted to put on him, and then rolled them up at the end. That was perfect.
As a technical wrestling fan, I love that.
Absolutely. Birds of Prey versus the Bullet Club, Ishimori and ELP. That was just amazing moves, just fantastic. High spots galore, but just Will Ospreay's the best wrestler in the world, and he keeps proving it.
Best in the world.
He keeps proving it every...
fucking Mark still cheer for CM Punk.
Of course.
Are you fucking kidding me?
No. Better yet.
Will Ospreay is the best in the world right now.
No, but better yet, what they do even better than that is they will throw Seth Rollins in your face.
At least Seth Rollins is still wrestling.
Exactly.
He still cares about the fans and still busting his fucking ass and still doing his part. He's still doing his thing. Will Ospreay,
even though he messed up his promo today.
You got some fucking nerve. You guys got some fucking nerve. When Shane McMahon, Shane McMahon, that's his gimmick, say best in the world. You guys got some fucking nerve to fucking start chanting CM Punk. Some dude that hasn't wrestled in 5.5 years when Will Ospreay is still walking the face of this fucking planet.
Well, people don't know any better.
Fuck that. Fuck them.
They need to know better.
They just
want to just like
you got Will Ospreay, you got Okada, Switchblade Jay White, Tanahashi. Ishii, all these motherfuckers, but you still cheering for CM Punk. Man, come, give me something else.
Yo, goddamn it! I finally got somebody on this goddamn show that shares the same motherfucking heated enthusiasm. Finally, thank God. It only took this scumbag 49 episodes to finally find somebody to match. Yes. I don't even care if I disagree with him. Yes.
Is it hard?
Yeah.
And the third match of the tour was Shingo versus Goto, which was a hard-hitting type of match. And Shingo is another one who's one of the best wrestlers in the world. WWE Clash of Champions also happened during our time off. Seth Rollins defeated Braun Strowman. This was after 4 curb stomps and a pedigree. And then The Fiend arrived and attacked Seth to end the show.
That was the best part of the whole fucking show.
That's the part that woke me up.
5. Was it 5? I thought it was 5.
It was 4. He hit 3, got a 2.5 count on the third one, gave him the pedigree, and then the fourth one.
I miscounted. I was still drunk because my Giants lost to the Bills.
It's all right.
That same day. But
it's all right. It's all right.
And they lost bad too, friend.
Luke Harper returns to help Eric Rowan defeat Roman Reigns in a no DQ match. Kofi Kingston finally got the pinfall victory over Randy Orton for the WWE Championship. Revival defeated New Day. Defeated New Day to become the new SmackDown Tag Team Champions.
New Day got their ass kicked, yo.
Yes, they did. Dolph Ziggler and Robert Roode beat Seth and Braun to become the new Raw Tag Team Champions.
Why?
Bayley cheats to defeat Charlotte, and Sasha and Becky go to it was a disqualification victory for Sasha after
That was a great match, by the way.
It was.
That was fucking phenomenal.
Becky hit the referee with the chair, and they brawled all over the crowd. That was definitely the match of the night, in my opinion, and MVP of the show was Luke Harper for his return.
That showed, like, one of the. What are you laughing? Oh, okay. Sorry.
Usually
when
they're laughing, it's because of the comments.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm like, why is he laughing at me? I'm just trying to talk and get my words together. Okay.
You know I don't laugh at you.
Oh, okay.
I don't laugh at you unless you say something really stupid.
That I feel like that showcased the women in its full form and full like grace of what we want Becky to look like and Sasha.
There we go.
Low key, that's all.
Pretty simple. We also had the NXT on USA premiere. So on that show, we had Candice LeRae defeat Io Shirai, Bianca Belair, and Mia Yim to become the number one contender for the NXT Women's Championship. She's going to verse Shayna Baszler next week on October 2nd's NXT. Roger Strong defeated Velveteen Dream to become the new NXT North American champion. And that finally brought all the gold to the Undisputed Era. Lio Rush returned.
That was a phenomenal match, first of all.
Absolutely.
Don't go without saying anything.
That was a very good match.
You didn't even say anything about the match.
It was a very good match.
Just still talking.
It was a very good match because our producer gave us a time crunch, so I'm trying to run through shit.
All right.
Lio Rush returns.
What happened? You took too long on the damn Ring of Honor foolishness.
No, we literally took us 30 minutes to get to the intro.
We're talking about a whole bunch of stuff.
No, we literally went 30 minutes before we got to top news.
Yo, we spent too much time on this motherfucking 24/7 time.
That's true.
That was you.
That was not me.
That was all you.
We talk about all the gold.
Yes.
To Undisputed Era. Adam Cole said this in January. He said they would have all the gold.
Adam Cole.
Baby! Absolutely. Undisputed Era, all the gold, those Undisputed Era gold
Can we talk about
shirts. Awesome.
his copyrighted picture that he took from Shawn Michaels. Who else did it?
Oh, Roger Strong with posing with the championship
Shawn Michaels did it. Who
over
else
his
did
crotch. Tommy Dreamer, but yeah.
Nobody cares about Tommy Dreamer. Shawn Michaels.
I like Tommy Dreamer.
Okay, you like him, but I'm talking about the picture.
Talking about on a time crunch?
Match of the night was Dream versus Strong, and MVP was Roger Strong because Roger Strong was a guy who. Top Guy JJ, when we started this show, he said Roger Strong was a guy with no personality in Ring of Honor, and on the first USA show, he was in the main event winning a gold in NXT, so he's come a long way.
That was not the main event.
Dude!
That wasn't the main event because the show still happened.
Well, that was the main event on USA.
Yo, that's my guy since I seen that dude from the first time I seen him. I was like, yo, I don't know. I like that Strong kid, yo. I don't know him for shit.
Let's get to the spotlight and the Tru Heels.
Fucking proud of my boy Roddy. Yo.
We're going to run through our predictions very quick after that.
All right, JMC says, fuck Adam Cole, although I am picking him to beat Matt Riddle.
Of course.
So
Matt Riddle does not.
So you're giving him a backhanded compliment.
Yes, pretty much.
Matt Riddle does not deserve any form of any type of being in the air.
Matt Riddle hating is just too much.
Bro, what's the next thing you gonna tell me? You like Goldberg next?
Chrissy is hell bent on making an enemy out of me tonight.
Bro! I hate bro. I'm not a fan. Sorry. I think he's corny.
Oh, God.
All right, if Chris says...
Nothing is hot about him. He's corny.
He's got cool sandals?
Yo, she's not only gonna make my man Larry Morgan bounce around, but she's gonna also make him kick his flip-flops off.
There you go.
Chris says, if The Fiend loses at Hell in a Cell, I'll cancel my network subscription and become a Brooklyn Nets fan.
Whoa.
I mean, you sound like a bandwagon.
Well, you should already.
Chris, I'm a slice and dice that ass if you do that shit, bro. You know it, bro. No, because he's a Knicks fan with me. You know? And he's just trying to look for an excuse to get to the fucking Nets bandwagon.
So you're...
Look at him, son.
So
who you fooling, bro? Who the fuck are you fooling? He's looking for an excuse, man.
So you're a Knicks fan and a Giants fan.
Yo, you want to slice and dice something, Chris? Let's talk about the motherfucking holster. The holster that's on my man Larry Morgan's waist right now. How 1999 is this? He wears a holster still.
You got a holster on?
Oh, this is no, that's a phone clip, bro.
It's a phone
fucking holster.
It's a phone clip.
Well, my phone is pretty big, bro. It's a fucking.
I think I got a note.
It's not a phone. You carry yours in your pocket, right?
And
I don't care. I don't like putting my phone in my pocket, bro.
see, that's how you know accidents happen.
I don't like putting my phone in my pocket, bro. Everybody
This is what we're talking about on the time.
He makes a lot of people famous.
Battery's dying.
One more comment. Chris says, I feel like Larry's worst nightmare is getting arm barred by CM Punk in an octagon.
Oh, that definitely sounds like your
Well, I mean, that's not gonna happen. CM Punk won't even get close to an armbar. Anyway, we gotta get to what's next. So right now,
I think Larry's arm is like the size of Punk's whole body.
pretty much. ROH Death Before Dishonor 17 is going on right now. On the pre-show, Jeff Cobb versus Brody King. This is the type of match that can main event a Ring of Honor show, and it's on the pre-show. Who you got, Larry? Cobb versus King.
I got Jeff Cobb, bro.
JJ, who you got? Cobb versus King?
I mean Cobb. That's my guy, man.
Cobb.
We're getting Cobb all around, 4 round. Lethal, Jay Lethal versus Jonathan Grisham. This is a mentor versus protege type of matchup. These two have been tag team partners. All their previous matchups have been about who is the better wrestler. Now Jonathan Grisham has turned to the dark side. He's embraced more of a heel type of role, and they had their breakup a couple of weeks ago on Ring of Honor television. So you got Lethal versus Grisham.
I got my boy Lethal. I know Jonathan. I heard Jonathan Grisham turned heel. Full heel, but I'm going with my boy Lethal, as always.
Chrissy, who you got? Lethal versus Grisham?
Lethal.
You got Lethal. JJ?
Wow, I like the idea of Grisham becoming a heel. I
Yeah,
like
man.
that.
I heard, man.
I like that.
Nice.
I'm gonna go with Grisham on some sneaky shit. I'm gonna go with Grisham on some sneaky shit.
I don't say this a lot on Tru Heel Heat. I agree with top guy JJ. I'm going with Grisham.
Nice.
Final battle, number 1 contender tournament is going to be Marty Scurll going one-on-one with Colt Cabana. Top guy JJ, who you got? Scurll versus Cabana in the first round.
Cabana still wins matches.
Better question.
Yeah, I'm definitely going with the villain.
Who you got, Chrissy?
Crow.
Who you got, JJ? Larry.
Everybody go with Scroll.
It's Scurll all across the board. Final battle, number 1 contender tournament is going to be Kenny King going one-on-one with PCO. Who you got, Chrissy?
First guy. Kenny?
Kenny King?
Really? No, she remembered none of them.
She took her time to think about it. And then not know his name.
Remembered none of them.
Larry.
That means that they're not even relevant to me.
I'm gonna go with the king of the night, Kenny King.
Who you got,
That
JJ?
is a fucking bum. I'm definitely going with PCO.
I once again agree with top guy JJ. I am going with PCO.
Get the fuck out of here.
Woman of Honor Championship is on the line.
I'm just being like sentimental favorite there because I'm a Kenny King.
I know
fan.
I know we all like black excellence, but Kenny King sucks.
Pretty much.
I mean, he doesn't suck, bro.
No, he doesn't suck, but he has no personality, really. But
Yeah.
hey, it's all right.
I have more personality. Wrestling skill though.
Y'all
Well,
being
hey.
real nice. Cause you know why? Cause y'all niggas got selfies with him. That's why.
Woman of Honor Champion is going to be Kelly
Being all
Klein.
nice and shit.
Kelly Klein going one-on-one with the Allure's Angelina Love. This has been building ever since G1 Supercard when the Allure debuted. Who you got, Love versus Klein?
I got Klein. I'm gonna go with Klein.
Gonna go with Klein. Who
Yep.
you got, Chrissy?
Love.
Klein versus Love.
Love.
You got Love. Who you got, JJ?
Wait, why the fuck is Angelina Love still having matches? Klein.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Kelly.
I'm gonna go with Angelina Love. I feel like they gotta pay off this Allure build up, and they've been building them up for a little bit, so they gotta win the title here. Who you got? ROH Tag Team Championships on the line. This is my prediction for match of the night. It's gonna be the Briscoes defending against Lifeblood, Bandito, and Mark Haskins. JJ, who you got?
What a fucking match! Wow, that will be a fucking super match. That will probably definitely be the match of the night.
Who is it
But
now?
unfortunately, I am gonna go with the Briscoes
Unfortunately, what? Wow.
because
that's
I love
disrespectful.
Lifeblood. I like Lifeblood. Like I like the group of Lifeblood. Like they got 4 really, really, really good wrestlers. I'm going with the Briscoes to retain them.
Briscoes.
Going with the Briscoes.
Why even ask me? I'm gonna go with my favorite tag team in the world, the Briscoes.
I'm going to agree with y'all. I feel like it's not time just yet for Lifeblood to win it, so I think the Briscoes win it
but
here.
Lifeblood is coming.
They are coming on strong.
Lifeblood. Lifeblood is coming.
Good, man.
ROH TV Championship is on the line. It's Shane Taylor defending against Tracy Williams of Lifeblood versus the Villain Enterprises' own Flip Gordon. I'm going to go with, in this one, Flip Gordon to finally win the big one and win the ROH TV Championship. Who you got, Chrissy?
I got Flip.
You going with Flip as well? Who you got, JJ?
Thinking Lifeblood to lose every match? The fuck out of here.
You going with Tracy
Hell
Williams?
yeah. Lifeblood is going to win somewhere. And Flip Gordon ain't the guy to sit there and fucking continue that torch fucking passing. The fuck out of here. Marty's already winning.
Who you got, Larry?
3 people going for Flip, so I'm going for Flip.
Flip to the 3 and then Tracy at the end.
The third person.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
Enjoy that shit because y'all all losing.
Ring of Honor Championship is on the line. It's Matt Taven versus Roosh. This is a match that's been building for a number of months. Roosh is undefeated, unpinned, and unsubmitted in Ring of Honor. He has a long history in CMLL with Matt Taven. He is the reason why Matt Taven shaved his head in Mexico in CMLL. So Roosh versus Matt Taven for the ROH World title. Matt Taven's contract expires next month. All of that you need to know. Who you got? Taven versus Rush.
I got Rush, man.
You got Roosh. They gonna finally pull the trigger. Who you got, JJ?
I am
wanted to, once I heard
and
the concept
praying.
expires,
I am praying ROH does something that is very unorthodox and gives somebody that does not speak English the biggest prize in their fucking company. I would love Roosh to win this title. I'm going with Roosh as well.
Who you got, Chrissy? Taven versus Roosh.
Taven.
You're going with Taven. She's going to be the contrarian and go for Taven because I'm going to go for Roosh. Roosh to pull the trigger. Taven, I'm a big fan of you, but I think it's Roosh's time. Roosh got to keep up the undefeated streak, and we can't have Taven break another undefeated streak like he did with Jeff Cobb. Exactly.
Why do they do this?
Because he's Mexican. Roosh. I guess
it actually sounds better.
Yeah, it sounds more Mexican.
It sounds better.
It does.
Wouldn't be like, all right, I like Rush.
So I'm going to run down the card for Battle Club Pro, anything you can
NXT.
do, and we're going to give our predictions for the top 3 matches. But also on this card for Battle Club Pro, anything you can do, it starts at 2 p.m. tomorrow, Saturday in Brooklyn. So you're able to go to this show before going to New Japan later on in the day at the Hammerstein Ballroom. We got Sea Stars.
They can't handle their liquor, y'all. They can't handle it. They can't handle the liquor.
We got Sea Stars.
Get up and take pisses, y'all.
We got Sea Stars
now the whole show. But trust me, I piss like an elephant when this shit is done.
Pretty much. Sea Stars will verse in their last independent wrestling appearance, Santana and Ortiz of LAX. Casey Navarro will go one-on-one with his sister, Diamante of LAX. The Ugly Ducklings, one of my favorite tag teams. You could check out our interview on our YouTube channel. They're going to be going up against the Top Dogs. MV Young will verse Alley Cat versus Hyana versus Big Swole Ariel Monroe in a 4-way dance. Shotzi Blackheart, who impressed on the Evolve 10th anniversary, will be going one-on-one with Bad Apple McIntosh. And then the top 3 matches is as follows. We got the Allfather, another person I interviewed on our YouTube channel, Darius Carter. He's going to go one-on-one with Thick Mama Pump, Jordan Grace. Who you got, Chrissy? Jordan Grace versus Darius Carter.
I like Darius, but I think I'm going to go with Thick Mama.
You going to go with the Thick Mama Pump?
I'm going to go with Thick Mama Pump.
All right. JJ, who you got?
I like Darius Carter.
Me too. I love Darius. I like him from when I first met.
On SP3
Right.
I love Darius Carter, but it just seems like he is just a great platformer to get others over. So, yeah.
So you're going with Jordan Grace?
Yeah.
I'm going to go with Darius Carter for this one. I feel like Jordan Grace...
Of course you are.
Yes, I feel like Jordan Grace is going to do the job for the Allfather. Haru O'Hara, she's going to go one-on-one with Tasha Steelz for the BCP Icons Championship. These two have traded back and forth the title. It was Tasha Steelz that defeated Harlow on Woman Crush Wednesday during WrestleMania weekend. And then Harlow O'Hara on the last PCP show, she defeated Tasha Steelz to get back the Icon Championship. Now they are 1-1. So who you got? Harlow O'Hara versus Tasha Steelz. Larry, you came back at the right time. Who you got?
You know I love me some Tasha Steelz, man. And I love me some Tasha Steelz. Tasha Steelz, you ever want to go on a date, I'm here.
Damn, nigga just shooting.
He should have shot immediately.
I love it.
Immediately. Chrissy, who you got? Tasha Steelz versus Harlow O'Hara.
Harlow.
You got Harlow?
I'm definitely going with Tasha Steelz because my man shot his shot, bro. My man shot his shot. We don't get many shots on Tru Heel Heat. I shot one at Alexis Alexa Bliss, you know, when I posted on her Instagram. She definitely did not hit me back.
Oh my God, I can't.
That's what happens.
She definitely did not hit me back.
I'm gonna agree with Chrissy, and I'm gonna go with Harlow.
Good job.
In the main event, it's gonna be Anthony Bowens defending the PCP Heavyweight Franchise Championship for the first time on a Battle Club Pro show, and he's gonna go 1-on-1 with the Diamond. Diamonds are forever, and so is Tessa Blanchard. Tessa Blanchard versus Anthony Bowens. Top guy JJ, who you got?
I mean, Tessa Blanchard did just have a big L, so she definitely gonna come back with a big W.
So you think Tessa wins the PCP championship?
I do. I mean, she needs to have gold just to keep that namesake and to keep. She's like, dude, she's the biggest indie women's wrestler in the company in the wrestling world right now. Keep something on her to keep that relevant. Yes.
Chrissy Love, who you got?
This one is kind of hard. Damn.
These niggas got me wanting that shit.
And it's only like one in there.
And he was talking shit.
Nah, there's only there's definitely two in there. I don't have the last piece of anything when there's a lady sitting at the table.
No, you can have it. Definitely
Nope,
have it.
I'm definitely not.
Who you got?
I'll take another shot, bro.
There's no more
I'm
shots.
going to
That's
sit.
all empty?
Those are all empty.
True Heel Heat.
This is what I said. We needed more.
Welcome to the podcast.
Well, nice, bro. I like it.
I said next time we needed 2 packs, but I am definitely going to agree with this one.
You're going with Tessa Blanchard?
Yeah.
What the fuck you mean this one?
Who you got, Larry? Tessa versus Anthony Bowens.
First of all,
Wow.
Sid
This
didn't let
one?
me make my prediction the last match. I said I love Tasha Steelz. And he cut me off. And he said, okay, you're just going to go with Tasha Steelz. His ass assumed that I was going with Tasha Steelz. I did not say that. I was going to go with Harlow. But,
You went too long on your praise of Tasha, so.
This time, as I said, I don't really like
How much better you got, producer?
I'm going to get Chrissy upset now.
15 minutes.
I'm going to get Chrissy upset right now. I don't really agree with intergender matches. You know, but I'm just going to go with Anthony Bowens.
Of course he is.
Hopefully.
I'm going to agree with him, and I think Anthony Bowens successfully defends. New
So
Japan.
she's gonna have the first intergender match
But
and
I
not
love
let
Tessa
the women
Blanchard.
win.
I love Tessa. I mean, and I
This
even have her
bullshit.
on my fantasy wrestling team. We do play fantasy wrestling. Me and my friends, me, Sid, and a lot of other our friends who play fantasy wrestling. Let me get one of them Twitch, man. I love Twitch. All right? We play fantasy wrestling. I got Tessa Blanchard,
join the fray?
which is my third overall pick, my first woman I picked. So I'm not sexist. I'm not a misogynist like Miss Chrissy wants all of you to think. I'm not.
Don't believe the hype.
So I love Tessa Blanchard.
Don't agree with him, Sid.
New Japan Pro Wrestling Fighting
This is what
Spirit
your future
Unleashed.
child want. You want him to look like?
New Japan Pro Wrestling Fighting Spirit Unleashed tour. It comes to the USA tonight. There in Lowell, Massachusetts. Carl Fredericks of the LA Dojo is going to be going 1-on-1 with Alex Coughlin.
You're gonna treat him like turtle off.
Ren Narita of the
how
New
they do
Japan
this shit.
Dojo will be going 1-on-1 with Lance Archer. Everybody must die.
My God.
Mikey Nichols and Juice Robinson will verse Clark Connors and TJP. Rock and Roll Express make their New Japan debut versus Jado and Chase Owens. Chase Owens is the protege of Ricky Morton. Amazing Red returns to New Japan Pro Wrestling, and he's going to team with Tomohiro Ishii versus Bushi and Shingo Takagi. Rocky Romero and Yoshihashi and Hiroki Goto will verse Gato, Kenta, and Jay White of the Bullet Club. Gorillas of Destiny will verse Sho and Yo of Roppongi 3K for the IWGP Heavyweight Tag Team Championships. The top guy, JJ, you're a big fan of G.O.D. and Roppongi 3K. Who you got in this one?
I mean, I can't go against G.O.D. in anything right now.
That's what I'm saying. Just
G.O.D. is my dude.
Well, then what? What? Who you got, Chrissy?
G.O.D. Duh.
I'm with G.O.D. too, man.
G.O.D. across the board. Roppongi 3K got 2 big victories on the Destruction Tour to earn this tag team title match, but I feel like it's too soon for them to win the heavyweight tag team titles, and I feel G.O.D. is going to win this one. The big 6-man main event in Lowell, Massachusetts is going to be Hiroshi Tanahashi teaming with Kota Ibushi and the IWGP heavyweight champion Kazuchika Okada versus Tetsuya Naito, Evil, and Sonata of LIJ. Who you got, Chrissy? LIJ versus Tanahashi, Ibushi, and Okada.
Oh, God. Tanahashi, Ibushi, and Okada.
Yo, you just said in the same team, Tanahashi.
I was about to get on that, bro.
That's like a fucking Japanese dream.
As soon as she asked me that, like, I was gonna come up. I have a name for them, bro.
What's their name?
The fucking Rising Sun Dream Team. Just ask me.
Oh my God.
Who do you think is gonna win?
That's
the
racist.
Rising Sun Dream Team.
That's so
That
racist.
is a dream team right there, bro.
Like, yo, if
I seen that, I'm like, good God,
this
bro.
match, the booker needs to be fired.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, who the fuck has the book?
Like, who the what? Like, what?
That's the Rising Sun Dream Team right there, man. You kidding me over there?
So I guess we all got to go with Tanahashi,
We going
Ibushi,
with
and
them, bro.
Okada, the Rising
can't have
Sun
them
Dream
lose.
Team.
Can't have them lose.
They're coming to New York tomorrow. After BCP, we can go down to Hammerstein Ballroom, New York City, Fighting Spirit Unleashed. Ren Narita will go one-on-one with TJP. Carl Fredericks will go one-on-one with Lance Archer. Mikey Nichols and Joyce Robertson will verse Alex Coughlin and Clark Connors. Show and Yo and Rocky Romero will verse Jado and G.O.D. Rock and Roll Express will team with Hiroshi Tanahashi. 3 legends all together versus Bushi, Shingo, and Naito. Amazing Red will team with Ishii and Goto to verse Gato, Chase Owens, and Jay White of the Bullet Club. The top 2 matches are as follows. Kenta will go one-on-one with Yoshihashi for the Never Openweight Championship. This is after Kenta defeated Ishii, who is Yoshihashi's partner in Chaos. Who you got? Hashi versus Kenta.
I got Hashi.
You got Hashi getting the big upset against Kenta.
Got it, man.
Chrissy, who you got? Hashi versus Kenta.
I was thinking about that, too.
Kenta.
Kenta, go to sleep. Who you got, JJ?
Hashi, man. Fuck. I got no faith in Kenta, man. The fuck
And
out of here.
I love Kenta, bro.
Energy is still the same.
I love Kenta, but
I
you said the energy is.
I agree with Chrissy. Kenta's gonna get the victory. Hashi doesn't win big matches, and he's not gonna win big one in New York.
Fuck Kenta.
It's all about booking, man.
The main event is a big one, a dream tag team match.
Man, I love
Kota Ibushi will team with the IWGP Heavyweight Champion Kazuchika Okada versus Evil and Sonata. This is a preview of King of Pro Wrestling where Okada will go one-on-one with Sonata for the IWGP Heavyweight Championship, and Evil will go one-on-one with Ibushi for the Wrestle Kingdom title shot. The winners of those matchups will verse on January 4th for the IWGP Heavyweight Championship. So who you got? Ibushi and Okada versus Evil and Sonata.
Oh my God.
My 2 favorites in New Japan, Ibushi and Okada. I'm going with them, man. I'm going with my 2 favorites.
Chrissy, who you got?
My head hurts thinking about this one. This going with that. Oh my God. No way. I can't pick the 2. What?
She can't pronounce these names.
Every time she pronounces Japanese name, I tell her, God bless you. Every time she tries to fucking pronounce a Japanese name, I tell her, God bless you.
Yo, it's either 4 chicken wings or french fries.
Y'all are the worst.
Thank you.
She's saying, oh, God bless you. She's like,
Or chicken and broccoli.
What?
JJ, who you
I
got?
get a free soda with the main event.
Oh my God. Yo, what the?
What you want a cocoa tea?
Who you got, JJ? Ibushi and Okada or Evil and Sonata?
I was gonna pick Ibushi and Okada.
You got Ibushi and Okada?
I'm gonna pick the 4 chicken wings and french fries.
I was gonna let you have more time to think.
No, I had time. I was like, it's just hard. But yeah, I just took it and flipped it and wanted to be a jerk.
I didn't do anything this time.
You're a part of it. Whatever.
How am I a part of this? Who you got, JJ?
I just said 4 wings and french fries. I'm going with Bush and Okada.
I didn't know what that meant, but thank you. I'm gonna go with Evil and Sonata in this one. I'm gonna be the contrarian here. I think Evil and Sonata need the victory. They gotta get momentum getting into King of Pro Wrestling.
He's going healthy.
In Philadelphia, it wraps up the USA tour for New Japan.
Fuck Philly.
Rocky Guerrero will go one-on-one with Clark Connors. Mikey Nichols will go one-on-one with Clark Fredericks. Alex Coughlin will go one-on-one with Lance Archer.
Dude, Lance Archer.
Red Narita will go one-on-one with Amazing Red. This is probably the biggest match of Red Narita's career.
Shout out to Amazing
I
Red.
can't
Yes,
stand
Amazing Red. The fact that he's on this tour, I'm very happy about that.
And my friend Matt Miller said the hardest kick he's ever taken in the wrestling career from Amazing Red.
And he's training the Peruvian stallion, Bruno AB, as well.
Oh, is he?
Yes,
Is he
yes.
really?
Oh, nice,
Yes.
man.
Show
Shout out to Bruno, man.
Yo and Juice will verse LIJ's.
Oh my God! How many fucking matches they got on this damn show? What
this
the
is-
hell?
The menu is too big.
Oh my God! Oh, he just keep going on and on and on.
Exactly.
And on.
They will verse.
Good day, Chrissy.
They will verse the LIJ team of Shingo, Sonata, and Naito. TJP and Kota Ibushi will verse Bushi and Evil. And this one I want your predictions on. This is the main event for Philadelphia. It's going to be Rock and Roll Express, Yoshihashi, Tomohiro Ishii, Hiroki Goto, and Hiroshi Tanahashi versus the Bullet Club team of Gato, Chase Owens, Gorillas of Destiny, and Kenta, and Jay White.
What?
Man, I didn't know about that.
All Chrissy heard was side orders.
What? Oh my
It's
God!
6-on-6 elimination match. You could get eliminated by going over the top rope, pinfall, or submission. Who you got?
I'm gonna go with
Wait, is that even 3 people in that group?
No,
It's 6-on-6.
And it's an elimination.
Oh, it's Rock and Roll Express and see, you didn't
I
say
didn't
that.
Look at that, man.
I said it right. Yeah, I did.
No, he just was saying fucking names all over.
that was like
Hop
when-
tops, blah blah blah,
like
step
when
chop,
you
step
deal
chop,
with the whole
blah blah
movie.
blah blah.
Tanahashi and Ishii, they're gonna go. They have to go over. So I'm gonna go with that team.
You gonna go with the
I'm
babyface
gonna
team?
go with the babyface team. Yeah, they're gonna go over. They need to send the fans home happy. So I'm gonna go with that.
All right. Who you got, JJ?
I'm gonna go with whatever team the Rock and Roll Express is not on.
You're going with the Bullet Club.
Yes.
All right.
Duh, that's a no-brainer. Bullet Club.
You're going with Bullet Club as well. I'm gonna agree with Larry over here, and I'm gonna go with Rock and Roll Express, Yoshihashi, Ishii, Goto, and Tanahashi.
Tanahashi, they gotta go over, man. They gotta see
Yo,
people
what
home
the
happy, man.
fuck is that, yo?
6-on-6, apparently.
It is, man.
And so,
That's Teddy Long all over that. Man.
absolutely. So we're gonna run through all that's going on TV next week. Monday Night Raw season premiere.
We coming up, man.
Yes, Universal Championship. Seth Rollins will go one-on-one with Rey Mysterio. I'll just get
What?
Larry, what's your prediction?
Oh my
Seth
God.
Rollins is gonna win, man.
Seth Rollins gets the victory over
What
Rey
the-
Mysterio.
It's gonna be a good match. actually.
United States Championship match is AJ Styles versus Cedric Alexander. Who you got, Chrissy?
I would love for Cedric to win. However, AJ is great as a heel, and I'm gonna go with AJ.
Raw Tag Team Championships is on the line. We got Robert Roode and Dolph Ziggler versus Heavy Machinery. Who you got, top guy,
Heavy
JJ?
Machinery is not winning.
All right, so if no one is losing their titles, Heavy Machinery is going to win the tag team championship on the season premiere of
I
Raw.
think so.
That sounds like a good
That's
prediction.
a bold prediction, brother.
A bold one, but it's a good one. Alexa Bliss versus Sasha Banks. I think Sasha is going to win this one because she's very excited to be going up against one of the greatest ever. If you read that tweet, you know what I'm talking about. Brock Lesnar is set to appear to preview his match on Smackdown on Fox. NXT on USA.
You don't do it right, friend. Like, come on.
I did.
He
do it
did.
right,
Actually,
friend.
he kind of
He did, damn.
Kind of did. He's been practicing that shit for years.
I did do it right. I do it
He
all the
has to
time.
even
man.
make
I
sure-
did. Yeah, okay.
And has to make sure he got it right with
We
the
have to
holster.
do it. Okay, I have to do it again.
Even
too.
with the holster.
NXT Tag Team Championships is on the line. It's going to be Kyle O'Reilly and Bobby Fish defending against the Street Profits. Of course, Chrissy Love's got to predict this one. Who you got?
Street Profit. Duh.
Of course, she goes with the Street Profits. Johnny Gargano makes his USA debut. He's going to go one-on-one with Shane Thorne, the former Shane Thorne of TM61. Who you got? Shane Thorne versus Johnny
I'm gonna
Gargano.
go with Johnny Wrestling. Man.
Johnny Wrestler.
Yep.
Our women's championship is on the line. Shayna Baszler will go one-on-one with the number one contender, Candice LeRae. Who you got, JJ?
LeRae's fucking not winning at all.
Candice, wait, this is my pick.
I'm sorry. First of all, I was really mad that she even got.
Yo, can I pick this?
I'm sorry. I just don't think that Candice LeRae should be in this match. Point blank. Period. That is it.
But who was supposed to?
Period.
But can I pick the match?
Okay, go ahead. Pick
Damn,
the
I love
match.
you,
Pick the
but
match.
Pick the match.
Pick the match. Stop
I
trying to pick the
agree with
match.
you.
Pick the match.
Candice damn sure ain't winning, but damn, can I pick the match?
Okay.
Shit.
And in the main event is going to be Adam Cole defending the NXT Championship versus Matt Riddle. I'm going to go with Adam Cole to successfully defend here.
Exactly.
I don't think that Matt Riddle, but I think there's a high chance that Matt Riddle will, because WWE knows title changes equals ratings.
I'm still going with Adam Cole.
Yeah.
Baby!
But I like Matt Riddle because he's my MMA brother, and
God.
I'm biased for my MMA people.
But the show I'll be focusing on Wednesday.
Shayna Baszler and that trash ass Ronda Rousey.
Oh! Trash!
She's trash.
Oh my God!
Flames! Trash.
Trash?
Trash.
Trash. How?
Trash.
Trash. How?
Trash. She's trash.
That is our Lord and Savior. You know what's funny? You know what?
Nope.
Should be a YouTube segment.
Don't worry. Our Lord and Savior.
No, stop saying our.
She will forgive you.
Stop saying our.
forgive
No,
you.
you can. No.
Our Lord and
Exit
Savior.
all out. I don't want no parts of it.
Forgiving goddess.
This so needs to be
Our
a
Lord and
YouTube segment.
Savior is a forgiving goddess, so you have time to repent and you have time to come over.
This is
Lord.
this
I will
is-
never. I will
Don't worry.
never.
This
worry.
will be continued on YouTube.
Don't worry.
No,
AEW Dynamite debut is premiere on TNT.
That's the motherfucking debut I'm waiting for. Fuck all this bullshit on. Fuck out of here. Fuck all this bullshit.
Washington,
I mean, it
Wait
took him
for that
forever
shit.
to talk about it. He wanted to talk about Ishii and everybody
Washington
else.
D.C.
Everybody went to sleep already.
Washington
Exactly.
D.C. will be the
he's gonna
hosting
be
city.
there.
I'll be there live. John Moxley is set to appear his first appearance on AEW since his injury. Nyla Rose will go one-on-one with Riho for the first ever AEW Women's Championship. Who you got, Nyla Rose versus Riho?
Nyla
I'm gonna go Nyla Rose.
I'm going to go with Nyla Rose as well. Chrissy?
Rose.
I'm going Nyla Rose.
Nyla Rose across the board to become the first ever AEW Women's Champion. MJF going one-on-one with Brandon Cutler. This has been building up for weeks on BTE. Brandon Cutler has been the butt of all of MJF's jokes because he calls Brandon Cutler just a favor from the Young Bucks. So, JJ, who you got?
Is this really a question? Is this really a question?
Yeah,
The Salt to the Earth is definitely winning this match. Like, this is not even a question.
Chrissy, who you got? MJF
Friend?
or Brandon Cutler?
Definitely not Brandon Cutler.
Friend.
Who you got, Larry?
Going MJF.
Friend is here.
MJF across the board. Cody will go one-on-one with Sammy Guevara. This is the match that's going to kick off the live telecast on
Definitely don't have to
TNT.
access that question, friend.
I think it's going to be Cody across the board. Am I correct?
Ding, ding, ding,
Ding, ding, ding. Yes.
Wait, against
Sammy Guevara.
I'm going Sammy Guevara.
Wow.
You want to be a contrarian.
He just wants to be a
I
contrarian.
am truthfully going Sammy
You want to be
Guevara.
a contrarian, don't you?
He don't want to
Because
be.
this is going to give Chris Jericho the ammunition to say you don't even deserve to be in this match.
But they've already said if he
Right,
loses,
yeah,
he's not going to be in the
And
match.
that's going to make it so much better. This is why I love the fact that I hope that they shake shit up.
Pac is going to go one-on-one with Hangman Page. This is the match we were supposed to get at Double or Nothing, but we get it in Washington, D.C. Who you got, Pac versus Hangman Page? Top guy, JJ.
Match of the night.
Pac versus Hangman Page. I like it. It's going to be entertaining as hell. Definitely going with Pac, though. Definitely going with Pac.
Chrissy, who you got?
X-Pac.
Not in the match, but
Stop being so disrespectful.
who you
Definitely
got?
going
I'm
with
going to
Pac.
go with Adam Page, man, because he's chasing the title. So
I'm
Hangman Page.
I'm going to go with Pac in this
Already
one.
lost.
Pac.
He already lost.
Yes, I'm gonna go with Pac in this one. I feel like Pac has to get some momentum because he's gonna be one of the top heels for AEW.
He just beat Kenny.
Yes, and he needs another victory, and he can't come off of that victory with the loss to Hangman.
It makes sense.
Yeah.
It makes sense. That makes sense too.
And in the main event is gonna be the Elite, Kenny Omega and the Young Bucks versus Chris Jericho and 2 mystery partners. I am pretty sure, and I'm gonna confirm here on Tru Heel Heat, the 2 mystery partners won't be Breezango. Who you got, Larry? The Elite versus Chris Jericho and 2 mystery partners.
2 mystery partners. Do you think they're gonna be Pride and Powerful?
I think so. That's what I predicted weeks ago.
So I'm thinking Chris and Pride and Powerful, or as us New Yorkers know them as LAX.
Or EYFBO.
Yeah. You know, I never knew what that stood for.
Entertaining your fucking butts off.
Wow.
Really?
Yeah.
Yo, all the time. Nice, bro. I just went along for the ride. EYFBO. I'm like, oh, fuck it. Not you. That's why they fucking keep that. Whatever. I'm gonna go with them, bro. I'm gonna go with my champion. My champion again.
Elite champion.
Elite champion. A little bit of bubbly.
The Elite versus Jericho and mystery partners. Who you got?
Jericho.
You got Jericho and the mystery partners, JJ?
I need a lot more to bubbly.
Bubbly.
I think we're all going for Jericho and his 2 mystery partners.
My prediction is Nick Jackson is gonna die. As always.
That seems like a very strong prediction usually.
Wait,
and then finally
that's definitely a toxic talk prediction.
Finally on premiere week, it is Friday Night Smackdown on Fox. We got appearances by several WWE Hall of Famers: Hulk Hogan, Sting, Ric Flair, Booker T, Lita, Mick Foley, Kurt Angle, Bill Goldberg, Top Guy JJ's favorite, Trish Stratus, Mark Henry, and Jerry the King Lawler, among other stars. Kevin Owens will go one-on-one with Shane McMahon in a ladder match. A loser leaves WWE ladder match. Who you got, Larry?
You know what's funny, man? I see Shane McMahon winning this shit, and they have Kevin Owens leaving, and they have a storyline of him trying to get his job back or some shit like that. You know, kind of how when John Cena lost to the Nexus, and he was trying to get his job
and
back.
he wasn't even gone a week?
Exactly. I see Shane winning on some bullshit, just saying.
Seems likely. This one is a battle of the 4 horsewomen.
That shit
So
just made my urgency to take a piss a whole lot higher.
we got Raw Women's Champion Becky Lynch teaming with Charlotte Flair to verse SmackDown Women's Champion Bayley and Sasha Banks.
Did we see this match already?
We saw it in Madison Square Garden.
Oh my
We're gonna see it on the SmackDown.
Oh, they're so retarded. I hate them so much.
Who you got?
I'm taking a piss on this.
Becky and Charlotte. Ugh.
Becky and Charlotte getting the victory again. And then finally for the WWE Championship is going to be Kofi Kingston going one-on-one with Brock Lesnar. And I think across the board, we know who's going to win this one. It is the
Why even ask me?
It is going to be the end of Kofi Kingston's reign of terror. Brock Lesnar is going to win back the WWE Championship on Friday Night SmackDown.
Black excellence.
Let's hear from the Spotlight and the Tru Heels before we wrap things up.
Let's hear it. What y'all got for us?
Chris says, fun fact, Sammy G's mom is bad as fuck.
Probably is, man. You know I like my cougars, Chris. You know that.
Hey, I asked for pics. He says, I don't know which BT episode it is, but yeah.
Guess what? I'll put it in a Google machine, Chris. I will find her.
Please do. He also says, if Cole is hurt, I'm going with Riddle. Smoke that pot, baby.
Yes, indeed.
Man, I'm about to go smoke some pot later on tonight, man.
Same here.
Brock can show up on Raw just to
it's the best way to end the night.
He needs.
Yes.
Yep.
And JMC says, fuck Seth Rollins, fuck Rey Mysterio, they both suck.
Damn, JMC, you like anyone but Triple H? God damn. Triple H
suck. Seth Rollins and Rey Mysterio suck. God damn, man.
Triple H and Bugs Bunny are the only people he enjoys, apparently.
And Nick Hogan.
And Nick Hogan.
And Nick, wow.
Well, I actually like Bugs Bunny.
So we gotta plug Toxic Talk. Larry, tell them what they can check out on the last Toxic Talk episode.
Oh man, Toxic Talk. You can check out Wilkins's funny stories of getting hit on and also working his ass. Stay tuned for that.
Yeah, his ass that has his own Facebook page.
Yeah.
His ass has his own Facebook page?
He has his own Facebook and Instagram page, apparently.
Stay tuned for that.
Stay tuned on the next Toxic Talk coming this Tuesday.
Okay, give me something else, man. Because
this Tuesday.
I stay tuned for that, man.
4 Quarters Podcast. We got a WNBA episode coming up.
Bro.
This coming Tuesday, like I said, Toxic Talk. We also got another edition of my Catfish synopsis. And, of course, story time with one word, Larry Morgan. Always a good time there.
Catfish synopsis? I can't.
My Catfish synopsis. So, like...
Oh, my God.
I tell the people about these episodes of Catfish. And
they're all rigged?
No, they're not all rigged.
It's like
watching
real. It's like watching Cheaters.
No, they're actually all real, actually, with Catfish.
Okay.
We'll have story time going across the board, talking about relationships and everything. Just listen.
Yeah. I actually know someone who was on Catfish, but I won't reveal that until a couple of episodes into Toxic Talk.
Also, they're going to talk about a gay wrestler that hit on Wilkins.
Oh, my God, I can't.
If you want to listen.
And he also hit on me. And then in the latest edition of Toxic Talk coming up this Tuesday, the same gay wrestler hit on my girlfriend.
Wow.
Yes.
So he's not gay, he's bi.
We don't know, but I have said on Toxic Talk, the new gay flow is if you miss your shot with the man, you shoot your shot with the girlfriend.
So if you want to hear what happened and
if they hit on the girlfriend accepts it, then what?
Then they got their way in.
It's gonna be a 3-way
dance.
That means he just gets closer.
God damn it, Pop!
He just gets closer to his.
It's a 3-way party. And we got to plug SP3 and Chrissy Love. We go over Power from start to finish.
I so wanted to call you for last week's episode so bad.
Until the start of season 6.
Last week was the best episode so far.
It was. It definitely was. You can check me out on Jimmy Macaram's YouTube channel where we review each and every episode for season 6 of Power.
Terminator, son.
Oh my God. Poor Proctor.
R.I.P. Turtle.
R.I.P. Turtle. We love you. Facebook, you can become a member of the Tru Heels group page or support the Pro Wrestling Spotlight. Like and support that page, as well as our Tru Heel Heat page. Our Tru Heel Heat page just eclipsed over 4.5 thousand followers on there, so we thank you for your support. Support one of our partner pages. Jonathan, one of our Tru Heel Heat admins, has a great page called Dirt Sheet Radio, so check that out. And of course, Battle Club Pro. Anything you can do tomorrow, 2 p.m. in Brooklyn. Larry, you gonna be there?
I will be there. Even
Chrissy,
though I do not
will you be there? Battle Club Pro. JJ, the real question: will you be there?
I was trying my hardest, but with all the circumstances, I would not be able to make that.
It is understandable, but we're gonna hold the gun to your head, and you come to the next show after anything you can do.
Yes.
All right.
Has not been the best month for me, so clearly.
No worries at all, my good brother, but we will tell you everything that happens at anything you can do. Check us out on Twitter, Tru Heel Heat. Chrissy Love, where can they check you out on social media?
You can find me on Facebook, Twitter, and IG. The station was just Christy Love or just Christy Love _.
Larry Morgan, one word. Tell them where they can find you.
One word. You can find me on Facebook at Larry Morgan. You can find me on Instagram at the Modern Day Magi _.
Oh my God, you still doing
the Modern Magi.
Can you spell that? Like, I wouldn't even know how to find that.
M as in Mary, E as in Edward, D as in David, J as in James, A as in Adam, Y.
Fucking Y?
Yellow.
There's a fucking Y in there? Like, what the fuck? There's a Y in there?
Y is in yellow.
Like, what the fuck?
Underscore
Like,
for every word.
Nigga! You put a Y in there?
Top Guy JJ, where can
Modern Day Magi. What a Magi is one that you
No, read the last comment, please.
Where can they find you, Top Guy JJ, before we get to that comment?
Instagram is Tru Heel _Top Guy JJ. At Facebook, you can simply find me at Justin Johnson. But what a Magi with a Y?
Wait, Chris said I thought Magi was a Pokemon.
No, man. The Magi used to protect the emperors back in Egypt. So the modern day Magi,
So you protected the empress
modern
and the pharaoh?
_day _Magi.
Why do you have so many underscores?
Well, Listen, Mary.
Yo, what bitch do you got following you? Like, who do you have stalking you?
J is James.
Yo, who is stalking you?
Nobody's stalking.
So why do you have so many underscores? Like, what the fuck?
What a Magi was a protector.
You said that.
Of the emperor. No,
Yo,
he gotta reiterate.
Yo, this is for anybody that watches YouTube for free, right? Yo,
hey man, I did ancestral, man. I have a lot of Egyptian.
Yo, you know when you watch YouTube and you got a free subscription, and that shit takes a 3-second pause after every 3 minutes, and you gotta skip the ads? That's like your hashtag name. That shit has so many underscores in it, bro. You need to trim that shit a whole lot.
Nah, fuck trimming it. Like Jinder Mahal is a modern day
Maharaja.
Maharaja.
Crap.
The modern day Magi, man.
Can you spell that one more time?
Medjay.
He showed you.
Now here's the thing. I did ancestry, and I have a lot of Egyptian in me, bro. So
royalty.
That's what made him make that name.
Yeah, he has a whole lot of underscores in him too.
I do.
Hey, speaking of underscores,
Chrissy.
You can check me out on Instagram, Tru Heel _Epic SP3. You can check out Battle Club Pro at Battle Club Pro. Also on the Twitter machine, they're there. YouTube, Tru Heel Heat. You become a subscriber today. Check us out and check out Tru Heel Heat 50. Next week, Tru Heel Heat 50. We will not be on Friday. We will be on Saturday, October 5th. We're gonna be in the afternoon, and we're gonna have special guest hosts from the past. So anyone that has been a past special guest or special guest host will be back on the show next Saturday.
You know, show that's not gonna be off.
Could even be me.
Off the rails. That show is not.
Big
I don't know how you
Saturday, October 5th. We are coming back with Tru Heel Heat 50, where we're going to go over the entire premiere week. We're going to go over the season premiere for Monday Night Raw, season premiere for Smackdown on Fox, AEW Dynamite on TNT, and of course NXT on USA. So Tru Heel Heat 50, check us out Saturday, October 5th in the afternoon. And we got a special announcement for our New York City fans for AEW Full Gear. So for Top Guy JJ, for Miss Chrissy Love, for the living legend himself, one word, Larry Morgan, we thank you for showing up on the show. Check us out on iTunes, Tru Heel Heat, Toxic Talk, 4 Quarters Podcast. So until Tru Heel Heat 50, our milestone episode for Tru Heel Heat 49, we are signing off until next time.
5-0. Woo!